report news that nobody has the balls to report.
Why am I the only one breaking stories like this? You can call me Uncle Turtleboy, Clarence, Aiden. I don't care what you call me.
Did you not say that you were gonna take my baby out of revenge and make him a transgender baby?
I think they don't like the things that I'm saying and they want me to stop saying them, but I'm not. I'm never gonna stop. Now, these are the kind of stories, guys, that must be told. I'm just a guy who's breaking stories and reporting news from my basement. Yo, what's up, Turtle Riders? Welcome to the 500th episode of Turtleboy Live. Can you believe that, folks? 500 big ones in the book. I've been doing this for, we started the live show back in early, I think the first time I ever did a live was like early 2017. I tested it on Clarence Woods Emerson, and then we had that Facebook page that year, the Turtleboy Sports Facebook page, and I'm like, oh, this is fun. Let's just keep doing this. And we would do it every whatever. And it was wicked bootleg. I would take the freaking, the cell phone and I put it down on my computer and I taped the screen. It was just fupa nonsense. It was crazy. And now we would get like 300 or 400 live people throughout the whole show because we had 100,000 followers on Facebook. We lost the page in late 2017. And we kept making new pages and we would go live on those pages and the streams would just get cut off and we'd lose the content forever. Like there was a great episode in 2017 we did with this Revere stripper. I don't know if you guys, it was like my favorite episode ever. It's just gone forever. I'm so mad about that. But so we started, experimenting with YouTube. I had this channel that I never used. And I don't know when it was created, but some other guy actually created it for me. And he's like, you should do podcasts. And so I'm like, well, I'll stream it and do a podcast of it and see if anybody's interested in this. So I started, actually, before we get into the whole story, let me bring Deb on. How you doing, Deb?
Doing great. How are you? Happy 500.
Good. Welcome to the big one here. The big one, baby. Yeah. So, guys, I've gone ahead and I shared the link to this stream on the various social media pages that we run, the Clarence Woods Emerson page, the Turtleboy. I haven't shared it on the Turtleboy Daily News page. If one of the mods could do that, that would be cool. Go ahead and share that on there. Let people know that we are live because they're hiding the Clarence page. And on the Twitter account, my Twitter account is at Dr. Turtleboy. That's DOCTOR Turtleboy. Because if Joe Biden is doctor, then I'm definitely a doctor. You can also follow me at Turtleboy Phone on the Twitter machine. We are on the gram at Turtleboy_daily_news. You can find us on various podcasting platforms. They're all listed in the bio below. Subscribe to them all. You'll thank us later. Most importantly, though, make sure you have smashed that subscribe button on our channel. We're getting close to 21,000 subs on there. In addition to that, hit that notification bell. Let people know that you'll get notified every time we go live. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday night at 9 p.m. However, we occasionally do impromptu lives. Ah, crap. Great. All right, cool. That works.
Classic.
All right, hold on. Okay. I think we got it. Okay, stay in place. They're stupid. Okay, let's throw a weight on you over here. Luckily I have a mallet. Okay, that works. All right. So anyway, a gavel rather. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. We do this every Tuesday and Saturday night at 9 p.m. We also do a Thursday night premium stream called Turtle Club. If you join Turtle Club, and this is my sales pitch for this, if you guys are in it, great. If you're not, that's okay too, but it would be cool if you did, because by joining Turtle Club for just $15 a month, you get not only ad-free on the website, but you also get access to the Thursday night streams that nobody else gets. You get a free t-shirt upon request, and most importantly, what you're doing there is helping Turtleboy become non-dependent on advertisers. You see, when we have local advertisers, what happens is the mob, the woke mob, harasses them, or the Storm, or whoever is the Ratchet of the week this week. They harass them and they bother them until they decide that they don't want to advertise on Turtleboy anymore. It's just not worth it for them. So then, they might say, hey, did you know that Turtleboy said this and this and this? And we're going to hear some of the clips tonight that have been taken out of context over the years. God, that thing's annoying me. Hold on. That's going to annoy the fuck out of me. That shirt disappearing. Okay. Let me just fix this.
We're still as high quality as ever, folks.
I know, right? Okay. Well, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, no, I want this one. This is the one. This is the problem. Okay, so let's go down here more. Okay, that should fix it. Okay, I think we're good. We have evolved, believe it or not. We're going to see tonight just how much the show has evolved over the years. This is actually high tech compared to previous ones, but yeah. So anyway, joining Turtle Club, really, you can join right in the bio. It makes us less dependent on advertisers because the advertisers are like pressured to pull out if we don't change our content. And I don't feel like changing my content. It is what she said. That's exactly what I was thinking. But, by joining Turtle Club, you make it so that you are the customer as opposed to the advertisers. And then I cater to you, and you all don't want it to be censored. So that's the beauty of joining Turtle Club. And we thank you for that. Okay. So like I said, we started doing the live show on Facebook, and then we lost all our Facebook pages as inconsistent. And I did the YouTube thing. And, early on, we only had 40 people listening to streams at one time. And I'm like, this is gay. I'm like, I don't know if this is going to work. And then it grew and it grew and it grew and it grew. And over time we kept adding subs, and whenever we break a big story, we get a whole bunch of more subs. And that's generally how it worked. We've been demonetized on this site. And for that reason, we can't have the super chat function. It's funny going back and looking at all these old episodes, Deb, because it's like you see all these freaking super chats come up. You're like, God damn it, those look cool. Even though they took 30%, they look cool. But it is what it is. We had to build our own super chat. It's called Turtle Chat. It's linked at the top of this stream. If you like what we do here at Turtleboy Sports and you want to continue, you can donate whatever amount of money you want to that, and we will get a little notification that you've done so. And you get to write a message when you do that. And when we get the message, we will bring it up on our big screen. We've already got a couple, okay? So if you haven't got your shirt, just message me, okay? And especially Dan G, if you're out there. Dan G, I've said this a million times. He doesn't contact me. I'll get an email from him again next week. Hey, can I get that t-shirt? And then I'll email back, dude, I'm trying to get you the t-shirt. But I keep telling you that they discontinued that one that you want. So you got to pick a different one. So, but yeah. Anyway, so we got one here from Bobby Jambalaya, sends 50. He says, for whatever reason, people think coming at Unk is a good idea. Think again. Bad choices running the veins of these idiots. He gave that the other night, and we didn't have a chance to bring it up. So thank you, Bobby Jambalaya. You're goddamn right about that one. Then we have one from Carrie, sends 25, and says, congratulations on 500 episodes. Here's to 1,000. The 413 Turtle Sex Slave. Okie dokie. All right. So interesting start here. So there's that. We also got a Cash App dono. My Cash App is $ Uncle Turtleboy. I'll get a notification on my phone if you do that. We got one from Brian Looney, who sends $25 and says, for congrats on the milestone. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Brian. We will do just that. We got another one from Seven Bounder, who didn't have to message me this time. I saw it on my own. He says, happy quincentenary. Is that the correct word? Quincentenary. So proud to be a turtle writer. Excellent. So
probably looked it up. So
all right. So yeah, like I said, the show has evolved over the years, and what I want to do for this show tonight is kind of highlight and go over some of our greatest hits. And if you think of any that we missed, feel free to let us know. But that's what we're going to do. Oh, for fuck's sake, these lights. What the fuck?
Yeah,
it's just like, Jesus Christ. Hold on. I got to one light just went out. We got an operation over here. Okay. All right, hold on. How about that?
Then people are going to start. People have already been bitching about the chair. So you're going to stand up.
They're going to see a chair. Yeah, I got to get a new chair. Okay, how about this? Does that work? You know what? One sec. Man, there's like a shadow now. God.
Green screen. It's all ripping apart. Put on Pride Rock or something.
No, it's a blue screen actually.
Oh, it is?
And it will look worse with a lighter background. So let me just do this thing. I kind of tend to disappear when I do this, but see how I disappear there? Okay, whatever.
Just go naked.
Go
naked. 500.
Then the light came back on. Of course it did.
The ghost
okay. This is so appropriate for the 500th episode. Okay. Oh, we got one from Jim Young, sends $50, and he says for 50 for 500. So thank you there, Jim Young, on the Cash App. Appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna relive some of our greatest hits tonight, folks. And why don't we just jump right into it, Deb? So one of the ones I wanted to do, right, is so you might have heard this clip, and people say, I've been pretty open about my mental health struggles, and people say, "You're a hypocrite, Turtleboy, because you told some guy to kill himself." Well, that's fake news. That's like that's like as real as the very fine people Trump thing. It's that vein. And there was this drug dealer named Dawson Boston, who I wrote about a bunch of times. I think he's in jail now. He's just scum of the earth. Somebody overdosed and died on his product. And as a result of this, I'm just like, I think people like him are the scum of the earth. And so he called up, I called him on the live show. And basically, he started pulling this card about, I'm going to kill myself and you're going to go to jail for it. It was the Michelle Carter thing. Ever since, that's why I disagreed with that ruling with Michelle Carter, is because, that young man who killed himself, that was his choice. She didn't make him do it. And I just think we're setting a dangerous precedent when we allow other people's words he's not mentally retarded. Right? Like, I could understand if you tell a literal, mentally challenged man, go run in the highway, and he does it. That's a little different. Okay. She told this guy, like he could have just told her, no, fuck off, cunt. But he didn't. And so anyway, that's been exploited by people like Dawson Boston, who are like using suicide or the threat of suicide as revenge. And so I am debunking it right now to start the show. Do you have that clip there, Deb?
I guess. Do I? It's in the thing you gave me, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Give me a second.
So, yeah, I had him on the show, and, yeah, let's see. Oh, I hear thunder.
That one's not. That one wasn't, like, hyperlinked, so give me a second.
No, it's right there.
I got it.
What do you mean it's not hyperlinked?
I got it. No, I got it.
Okay.
I should share the screen. What timestamp was it?
I put all the timestamps in the thing. Are you looking at the Google Doc?
I'm in the YouTube right now. That's why. 141. Cool. Yeah, I'm in the Google Doc too.
All right.
This is better.
Oh, we got another. In the meantime, we got a Cash App here from Shelby, sends 15 for congrats on 500. We have another one from Yoda Doug, who sends $5, who says for congrats on the 500 So thank you very much. Appreciate that, Yoda Doug and Shelby Sakira. Excellent. Okay. All right, we got it.
Still bullying me.
Right,
You're
and that's
bullying.
and bullying
I'm a
is
little kid.
you're 20 years old. You're a little kid, right? So if your lawyer is telling you that bullying,
Pause
you can get sued for bullying.
So,
but I apologize for the quality. Back when we did this first show, I don't know if we have newer followers. This is how we used to do it. I used to not. This is before I figured out what StreamYard was, and we used to use this thing called OBS. And I had this computer called Fupa computer that was just full of shit and not enough whatever. And it would just be slow all the time. And this would take up so much bandwidth. And I did it in my car. I did it in my garage. It was called the Late Night Garage Podcast. And I'd sit here and I'd talk to Dawson Boston, and you can play it now.
I could kill myself, bro. I could kill myself.
And you should.
Kill myself because of you.
You won't do it.
Yeah, I should.
You won't.
Exactly.
You won't do it.
Exactly. So I hope you post this video online too.
You won't. Are you saying you're going to do it? Are you really going to do it?
Yep, I'm going to kill myself because of you.
Can you live stream?
You're trying to ruin my life. And my girlfriend's family knows about it now, and I'm hurt.
Live stream it. Live stream that shit.
They all know about it.
You're going to kill yourself. I'll pull a Michelle Carter right now.
I'm going to kill myself, yo. I'm going to kill myself.
You won't. You won't.
I'm going to blow my brains out because of you.
You won't. You won't do it.
Guess what?
I'm waiting.
You know for a fact I won't do it.
Pause it.
Instead, I'm going to tell
You heard that right there, folks? They never play that part, do they, Deb? They never play the part where they never play literally the next sentence where he goes, "You know for a fact I won't do it." They always forget that part. It seems kind of relevant. But again, the people that want to smear Turtleboy and what we're about, they're not honest people. They don't care about facts or truth or whatever. They're just trying to win. They're just trying to score points. And so they take out of context clips like that, where this guy who, quite frankly, weaponizing suicide in order to like win some sort of online argument against another person is worse than what I am being accused of and being misrepresented as in that clip. And that is what he's doing. He's basically saying like, "Oh, you can't criticize me. I'm going to kill myself, bro. I'm going to kill myself." Then he's like, "Nah, I'm really not, but play a little more."
Tell the court what I was about to do. You're going to go to jail for a long time because I'm thinking about it.
So we're going to go to jail.
I'm still thinking about it. I'm going to blow my fucking brains out, nigga, because of you. I'm going to blow my fucking brains out because
I'm waiting.
We're all waiting. I'm going to blow my fucking brains out because of you.
We're
Where's
waiting
the live chat? Pause it.
You won't do it.
Where's the live chat, Deb?
Oh, you want to see it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, why is it set up like that?
I don't know. That's how it comes up on my computer. It's supposed to be different.
Your live chat's not on the right hand side.
It's on the bottom. Like it's supposed to be on the side. Maybe I can change the view. Yeah,
is anybody else? So you have to scroll down to read the chat?
Yeah, that's why. Like, yeah, I have to like scroll down to see it.
Oh, that's horrible.
Maybe I have to pop it out. I think I can pop a window or something. Let me see.
Some of the best parts about rewatching these are reading the comments. Like,
I know, right?
Because I'm like looking at some of the people that are in there. I'm like, oh man, Meals on Wheels is in there. A lot. Amanda obviously is in there, like every freaking episode.
Oh, here we go. Theater mode. Cool. I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's better, right?
Yeah, but it's like it's really small. But whatever. Just keep playing.
Hold on. Hold on. That good?
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
All
okay,
right,
now
cool.
we're cruising. All right, cool.
All right, get out here.
Come on, man. You got the good life.
I won't. You know why?
Why? Because you're a pussy?
Because
you're a pussy.
I want $1,000 grand.
Because
I
what?
want 150,000 off of you.
Well, and you can't collect 150,000 if you're dead. It's definitely going to hurt your lawsuit, I think, if you kill yourself.
I'll get 80,000 and I'll put 20,000 towards it.
But you'll be dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something off of you, Clarence.
Clarence.
So
okay, so we can stop there.
We got like 100 people watching.
All right, so yeah, basically you saw what happened there. That's a favorite clip that they like to play. That was an early episode. Believe it or not, there are more ghetto ones than that. And we're gonna play a couple of them right now. Let's go to that. The next one, the fourth toughest guy in Charleston call. So there was this during one of the Patriots Super Bowls. It's hard to keep track. We win so many. Actually, I think it was the last one. There was a big brawl that happened, and it was a viral video, and we did a blog on it after we identified all the gentlemen involved. And there was these like punks from Charlestown, and I call him the fourth toughest guy in Charlestown. His name was Shane, and Shane came on the program to share some of his thoughts about what happened. So we're gonna listen to that. You got the clip, Deb?
Yep.
All right, cool.
I just gotta keep jumping back to see the time.
Yeah. That's cool. The storm. Shannon has diarrhea. Chronic.
Oh, come here.
Got the comments?
Hey, what's up, Aiden?
Is this Shane?
Yeah, it is Shane.
Oh, from the fight video?
Hey, do me a favor.
Shoot.
Got the comments?
Call the mother again, all right?
She called me.
Never call the mother again.
She called me.
Well, then don't hang up. Don't hang up then.
Well, then don't fight in the street of Boston again.
If you don't hang up.
You'll do what?
I'll fight anywhere I want to.
Oh, because you're a tough Charlestown kid, right?
I'll fight anywhere I want to.
You don't take no crap from nobody, right?
And I'll slap the shit out of you.
Oh, I'm so scared. I'm
you
so
fucking child. You fucking rapist, you loser.
Oh, you fucking rapist.
Go get fired from another fucking job.
Hey, you got any OCs I can buy off of you? You got any OCs?
Hey, Dolan, you think that shit gets me mad on your website, dude?
Well, you did.
That shit don't get me mad at all.
But you did take your face from nobody, bro. I'm a fucking. Why is your mom calling me, dude? Why is your mom calling me?
His mom called.
Well, then why the fuck you? Then why are you driving your mom's car? Why don't you have your own fucking car?
Because he's a loser.
Wait, pause it.
Yeah, fucking blog turtle bitch.
Pause. Did Brett just call someone a loser for not having a car?
Yep. I was going to say something. I didn't say anything.
Okay, sorry.
I knew you were going to do it too.
That's another thing. Listening to these clips, I'm just like in hindsight. Like, there's another clip we're gonna like Bristol rips on somebody for DCF. It's just like, oh my god, and I had no idea. I'm just like, I thought these people were normal. Oh, shame on me. But God, play some more.
Fucking website.
So you.
I'll come. I live where you live. I'll come slap the shit out of you. Where?
Oh, you.
Fuck you up.
Oh, so scared.
Record this. I don't give a fuck, you little turtle bitch.
Oh, so.
Aiden Kearney, you little faggot.
Oh, so scared.
I'm calling your mother.
Like a little bitch.
Calm down, Ben Affleck. All right, tough guy.
No, fuck you. You calm down. Take my mother's address off your fucking website, and I ain't fucking calming down.
No.
Why's your mom calling me anyway?
Because you put a fucking.
I didn't put shit on there. I didn't write the book. I stand by the. Well, first of all, you're driving the fucking car. Why the fuck are you driving?
The car doesn't even matter. You don't even know the whole story of why I fought. So why don't you shut your fucking mouth? I'll drive my mom's car any day I fucking want to, and I'll beat up.
Ah, okay, dokie. Yeah, that's
tough
enough
guy.
of this guy. That's enough of this guy. One of 5 million guys who threatened to come kick my ass. I wonder what Shane's up to these days. I have no idea, but he's the 4th toughest guy in Charleston, so that's his claim to fame. Okay, so there was another woman by the name of Amanda Sawyer that some of you guys might remember. Amanda Sawyer, and you can get this clip ready to rock here, the next one. So Amanda Sawyer was a West Warwick woman who we blogged about because she had written some things on the back of her car saying basically like the West Warwick police are corrupt, and she was offering to drive drunk people around and give them rides home just so she could rant about the corruption that was happening to her in town. Now her son, she admitted, had a restraining order on him by his ex-girlfriend because he choked her. And so we had Amanda on one time, and she thought, like, she's so crazy that she thought that, like, oh, this is helping me. That I'm going to, Turtleboy's got my back. We have this platform. And I kind of humored her for a while. Well, you know, Brett and Bristol actually were basically crapping on her. But I was playing the good cop there. That was back in the day. And anyway, she kept doing it. And then eventually she figured out, like, 2 months later, wait a minute. This guy's not on my side. And she lost it, man. She lost it. But she was so crazy. She called in November of 2019 from a mental institution. I shit you not. She snuck in a phone call from a mental institution. That's how addicted she was to being on the show. And then she figured out, now a lot of the Amanda episodes, by the way, are gone. They've been taken down because she reported everything like 1 million times for hate speech and like got some shit taken down. She went full Kevin Lynch on us. And so she ended up becoming friends with Ryan Waters. That was the last time we saw her. She showed up at court with Ryan Waters to watch him in court. And then she paid for the Chinese and things got awkward and they don't talk anymore, I don't think. But anyway, let's start. And is this the first time? I think this is the first time we ever had Amanda on. I mean, there's so many Amanda clips, but we're just going to play some highlights I found today.
Really feel like needs answering. And you can't get mad at me when I ask this. Okay?
Yes, I can.
Do you have a job? Who has time for this? Do you work?
I take care of 5 kids that go to 4 different schools.
Doesn't answer my question.
Autistic kids under my roof.
So
I work harder than most people.
Doesn't answer my question. Do you have like a job that pays money?
You have like a job? What do you mean? I'm a fucking mom.
Do you have a job that pays money though? That doesn't pay money. Being a mom doesn't pay money, does it?
I have a boyfriend who freaking works full time.
Sounds like a no.
Every stay-at-home mom? Is that like, every stay-at-home mom that freaking, it's not enough to freaking just do laundry and
you're very
cook
defensive
and take care of kids and make sure they stay alive? That's not enough. That's not a job.
It's busy. She's at the police station for
hours at a time. Come on.
That's true. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for asking if you had a job.
I drive around all goddamn day long.
I noticed.
My whole life revolves around my kids.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I had to freaking put things off for a week and a half.
What does
so
your
I could
boyfriend do
defend
that he can
myself.
afford to raise a family of 5 on one salary?
What are you talking about? I have my brother's kids. He's in the freaking
Pause it.
military. I'm in a freaking. Did you not get the part
Pause
where
it,
I
Jeff.
like the family crisis? My neighbor has Alzheimer's. I take care of my neighbor.
Trivia. Who remembers what Amanda Sawyer's boyfriend, fiance, who, by the way, she proposed to him in a Wonder Woman outfit outside the West Warwick Police Department. She got down on one knee and proposed to him. He said yes, by the way. And what do you think he does for work? Remember also we got her brother came on the show. We got him in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
In the
that's just a
bathroom, yes,
wild
yes.
story. Oh, who could forget that? Do you remember what
I'm always in the bathroom with my brother. Like I know.
Yeah, do you remember what her brother did for work?
No.
I mean, not her brother, her fiance, whatever. No, it wasn't a janitor. So let's play it. She tells us here.
Neighbor too. I get
What
child
don't you
support
do?
for my kids.
What don't
Are
you
you
do?
writing
That's
a
what I
book?
wanna know.
My boyfriend works full time. He runs weddings. Okay.
Yeah.
He makes money.
You up weddings?
Like,
What does that
do
mean?
you question every stay-at-home mom and wonder
Is
how
he
the
a
hell they
wedding
do it?
planner? What does he do for work? Is he a DJ? What is he?
He's an event coordinator
Oh, that's
at
nice.
a country club.
It's a masculine job. Yeah. Now, so that must pay a lot of money. I mean, no, I'm just.
Bastard. You fucking bastard.
What did I do?
No, it's not that masculine of a job.
I said it was
Not what
masculine.
you said.
What's wrong with being a wedding coordinator?
He's getting
I
so
wanted
mad.
to be a wedding coordinator. I could never be one. I wanted to be one. Why are you getting mad at me about that for?
I roasted him on that myself, so whatever.
Who roasted? What are you talking about?
You're roasting him. Come on.
She's like, I made fun of him too.
Talking to all his life, he was like, I just want to plan weddings and be an event
Yeah,
coordinator.
you want to like
Make
this
beautiful
hurtful.
things, and everybody's like, "You're too much of a pussy for that. You can't do that."
Like first
For the
of
real
all,
life.
I always get the fucking centerpieces fucked up, or I get the wrong freaking DJ, right? Or I book them on the wrong date. I tried. I tried. My whole life I wanted to be a wedding planner.
Make fun of me because I'm
What are you talking about? You're making fun of me. You're mocking me because I'm not a good wedding planner.
Okay, you can pause it.
I love that.
So yeah, basically, I had her thinking the whole time that I respect you. So I had her going on, and she did literally write "Thank you, Turtleboy" on her car for the blog about it because she thought I was like not like I called her the vaping Vagitron. That was her Turtleboy name, and she liked it because she liked vaping. And she's like, I have a vagina. So go to the 49-minute mark of this video. I have another earmarked thing there.
Yeah, I got that.
Turtleboy wedding planner. There we go.
They had unrealistic expectations.
Yeah.
No, I think it's reasonable.
No,
It's ridiculous.
okay.
I literally tied kids around all day.
All right, last question.
Yeah,
No, so has DCYF been involved in any of this? You mentioned that she was threatening to call
I
DCYF.
called them.
You
I
called
called
DCYF
them.
on yourself.
Absolutely. No, I called them.
You
I have
self-reported.
absolutely no fears when it comes to DCF. I have
Yeah, why
nothing
would
but
you?
good DCF history.
Yeah, I have the best DCF history. I've never spoken to them.
Oh
so,
my God!
yeah.
Ask me what I fucking mean instead of saying something stupid.
Whoa, why are you?
No, I'm
My
serious.
autistic son got found when my autistic kid was in daycare. He got locked in a classroom by himself. So the school had called DCF on themselves.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what I'm talking about. When
Yeah.
I say I have a positive DCF history.
You got
That I've never done anything wrong in the eyes of DCF. I don't fear DCF. I didn't do anything wrong. I am a good person. I have nothing to hide.
Yeah.
And I will prove it.
yeah, I mean, I think you've
She did.
shown
She
tonight
called on herself.
that you're perfectly
Oh my
capable.
God. Yes, I am mad. Yes, I am mad. And I
No,
can
no,
talk a lot.
you're invested. You're. I
But
mean,
that's not abuse.
Passionate. You're
no,
passionate.
this is great. You're a passionate, loving mother who's behaving completely reasonably, I think. And I think that we all agree that most of us we wish, those of us who wouldn't do what you're doing, wishes we had the bravery to do what you're doing. So I thank you for your service.
You are so bold and so beautiful and
Yes,
so brave. I hope you
stunning,
know
stunning
that.
and brave.
Okay, you can pause it.
And all right, so anybody, last minute questions?
Comment.
So yeah, basically, with that whole thing too, it's like it's just so funny because Kate was on that call the whole time, And I had no idea that she lost 2 of her kids to DCF permanently. And it's just wild now that you know everything and you're like, oh wow, she's really no better, no worse than Amanda Sawyer. At least Amanda Sawyer kept her goddamn kids, even though one of them liked to choke. Okay, go to the next one. Play the next the next Amanda Sawyer clip here. And then we'll go into the next topic.
All right, getting the time stamp.
Yeah, there's some good ones here. Oh, fucking this shit again. God damn, let me adjust this so I don't. No, my fucking shoulder is disappearing. Okay.
Someone said you looked mad fat in the past because you were always on the phone below you.
I always said I looked fat.
So fat. Yeah, because it's like you're looking down at the phone. They're like, wow, you're a tortoise.
I guess so.
Yeah, flattering now.
Yeah, she actually did call DCF on herself. She's not kidding. Like that was the real Amanda Sawyer. She's literally one of the craziest fucking people I ever dealt with. But she was entertaining as fuck, son.
She really was.
All right, here we go.
I've been more than
Being clear, people.
I've had her back. Okay. You owe me, Amanda.
You're like that fucking asshole that fought the coyote in Athol or whatever. You just want to have a back.
Hey, Amanda, how you doing?
All right.
Are you mad at me? I don't really think you're ratchet. It was just a word I used.
No, I'll forgive you.
Okay, cool, good.
Oh.
So.
Oh my God! Can we please freaking clarify something?
Sure.
You keep on saying that I'm mad because my son's girlfriend's mother got a restraining order on us.
Yeah.
That is not true. She did not get a restraining order on me.
Not you, no.
The kids never even broke up. She started harassing me. I got a restraining order. That was how it went. My son still didn't break up with her. None of this has anything
Pause it.
done.
So they're still dating?
Do you remember what Amanda's biggest beef was? Like her big thing, like she took so. I'm sure Brittany remembers this. If she's in the comments,
Brittany's
like
in the comments, yeah.
Brittany's up there with David Owen as like the Turtleboy encyclopedia.
Yeah, Brittany knows everything, right?
Yeah, it's just like, but there was one thing you could say about her that just like upset her to no end. Like she didn't care. You called vaping Vagitron crazy.
Oh, no, call her crazy.
Well, there was something about her son. She got so offended if you said that her son got dumped. That was her big thing.
Oh yeah.
Like he dumped her. She never denied the choking or anything like that. But her big thing, don't you dare say that he got dumped. All right, play a little more.
Well, no, because I have a restraining order. But they didn't get a restraining order on me. I am the plaintiff.
Okay.
I am the one who's been fucked with. I am not the one who's fucking with people. So clarify that right away.
Okay, time out. I understand you've applied for a restraining order and you have a hearing date. But
I have a restraining order on them.
On who's them? Who's them?
That was like one of the first things that happened. I got a restraining order on them. They were harassing me. My son never broke up with her, never got into an argument with her, nothing. These 2 kids were they both absolutely love each other, but they can't be together because her mother's crazy and harassed me, and I got a restraining order.
Her mother's crazy, definitely. But yeah, we saw what you said.
Keep playing because he talks about the choking here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
You said in a previous post, correct me if I'm wrong, that he did lay hands on her, correct?
No, what happened was, okay, this is what happened. I got a restraining order on her, okay? I got a restraining order on her because she was harassing me. She was talking all sorts of shit. I got a restraining order on her. After she got served with the restraining order, she went back and she said that my son supposedly put his hands on her in March of 2018. That was over a year ago. That's not true. It was a spite filing. I got it thrown out in court. I'm getting everything thrown out in court, and I'm winning.
But I could have sworn I might have to check the archives. But are you telling me?
Pause. Man, the fucking audio. This is just like Charlie Brown. Oh my goodness. So fast forward to the 116:30 part.
Girl power.
Yeah.
I'll be damned the day a fucking man gets down and proposes to me. Hell no.
Yeah, and so can I? Here's another question. So I believe last time you said this has improved your sex life. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
How come?
Who doesn't have great sex when you dress up like Wonder Woman talking about becoming a councilwoman?
So like this just turns it on. He just gives it to you real good.
This is multiple different categories of fucking great sex life. I'm sure she takes it forcibly.
Okay, we can pause it there.
I guarantee he fucks her from behind with her face in the pillow so she shuts the fuck up for a second. She takes him in the $5.
You can pause it.
He's terrible. I apologize. He's
You have an issue? Okay. All right. So yeah, that was a good one. Okay. So let's get the next one queued up. So the next one we're gonna play, guys, is it's a Facebook Live one, actually. I think we didn't use YouTube this week. This was the biggest podcast I ever did, actually, before I stopped uploading to the iTunes or whatever. But there was this guy named Brian Dolan. He was the stepfather to a 13-year-old girl named Chloe Richard. And Chloe Richard lived in Newburyport and was troubled. And she just didn't go to school, and the parents never called and said she was truant. Meanwhile, she's getting high in Lawrence, and she ended up overdosing with some fucking just complete shitbag. I forget. It doesn't even matter. His name was a shitbag. And he dropped her off at the hospital and then drove away. She was dead. But to me, the shitbags are going to shitbag, right? And that guy's a piece of shit and he should rot in jail. My issue is the parents of the girl, the mother and the stepfather, who were out there, looking for sympathy, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, they were nowhere to be around to take care of this fucking girl, right? And I'm just like, so we got the father on the phone, the stepdad on the phone, because we had been told that he was abusive. The girl's brothers both said that, yeah, he's abusive, and older siblings ran away from home to get away from him and shit. And we got him on the phone, and holy shit, is he fucking insane? So we got the clip lined up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to turn off my messages.
Okay. That's cool. Oh yeah, because this is Facebook. Yeah.
Go message me, please.
They don't message. So yeah, I think
50, right?
Yeah, he spent a lot of time with us, but I clipped one part of 51 that I thought was interesting.
What would you do? Let me guess. Go on Facebook and start sending.
This is bad. Pause it real quick.
What would you do?
What would I do?
We just appreciate the ghetto-ness of this. Like it's me.
It's like so meta. You just like
my computer is down. My phone was down on the ground, pointed, angled upwards. So that's what it's looking like, and that's my finger. So you'd have to see that the entire fucking show. We had to Skype people in. It was just so ghetto. But go ahead.
Oh, Johnny, with fucking people like you people destroy me. You people disgust me.
Okay, can I ask my question? What just happened? Hold on.
You hear this?
What? So can I? What?
Come here.
What?
Who you put?
I want you to hear something.
Who you putting on? Let's hear it. Who you got?
Oh, you ready for this?
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is my stepson.
Okay. Oh, you got your steps on there. Oh, you're putting another kid on the phone. This is great. This definitely proves you're not abusive.
What my house is like. Nick, I got beer bottles all over my house. Yeah, you fucking wish, buddy. Are there cigarettes all over your house? I'll give my cigar.
So that's your biggest concern right now, whether or not there's beer in the house. Okay.
Since we're going through this bullshit, let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
Okay, do you have kids?
Yeah, I do.
You got kids?
Listen to
I
this.
do.
You do?
Yep.
How many kids do you have?
I got 2.
How old are they?
What?
How old are they?
They're really little.
Still really little?
Yep. Brett, are you there?
So what's that? That's what I need to know that, right?
Pause it real quick.
That's what I need to know that, right?
I just want to thank everybody who listened to the shows back then. I don't know how you did it. This is so fucking awful. This is so not the content, just the quality. It's like You can't. The noises, the people calling in, fupa shit everywhere. It's like this is entertaining shit. Like if I could have got that guy in StreamYard, it would have been so much better. Like this interview, but because he's wild. So he's asking about my kids, and then he says something about my 13-year-old was good, sexy, or something like that. Have you seen her? She looked like it's really fucking creepy. Play a little more.
Yeah, they're pretty young. Wow, what's up? Go ahead. What's your point here? What point are you attempting to make?
Well, are your kids beautiful?
Asking me if my children are. Is that really what you're asking right now? This is really helping things. You're asking if my kids are physically attractive. You want to know if my kids are physically attractive? Is that what you're asking?
Well, just so you know, my daughter, 13, she looked 18. So this is what I'm trying to.
What are you getting at here? You're saying that you're saying your daughter's hot. So you're saying your dead daughter is hot?
Okay, you pedophiles, you people.
You're saying your dead daughter is hot. You said your dead daughter is hot and asked the mic.
Since you want to know everything, you're a genius. You're a good genius.
A stable genius.
Since you want to know everything.
A stable genius.
You people do not understand that this kid was 13 years of age, and she looked like she was 19.
That's fantastic.
Okay. Oh, that's great, Brian.
Inside of a morning. How would you like?
I would feel terrible. Because I would definitely, I would make sure that would not happen.
Now you're catching on.
I would take steps to make sure that didn't happen.
Let me ask you another question.
Shoot. Shoot.
Here's the next question, okay?
Shoot.
You tell your daughter to go right and she goes left. What are you going to do?
I'm going to discipline her.
You're going to discipline her?
Yeah.
To go left.
What?
That's what the fuck I do.
How am I going to discipline her?
You're going to beat her ass?
No.
You're going to beat her ass?
No, I would not beat her ass.
Why? Discipline is beating, isn't it?
What?
Isn't it?
There are ways to discipline your child without beating their ass, sir.
Pause there real quick.
Yeah.
Maybe that's your go-to method. I don't know. That's not general.
So he actually says something. He's like, yeah, what do you do when your kid's disobedient? You don't beat the shit out of her? Because this kid was abused by this monster. And they made a bunch of money with a GoFundMe and shit. Just a fucking complete piece of shit. So that was an interesting episode. Okay, let's go on to the next one. We're called Turtleboy. So you can cue the next one up there, Deb, while I explain the background for it. So in the next one we have here, there was a man in the summer of 2019 named Adam Walker who contacted me and wanted me to write about this ADA. And, this guy's all corrupt and stuff like that. And he's like, he works for Joe Early and he knew that would play well with me and blah, 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 blah. So I searched this guy, Adam Walker's name, and I found out he just got out of jail for stalking the ADA, like showing up at his house, doing crazy shit. And the ADA has a restraining order against him. The Adam Walker cannot contact him. So he was attempting to use me as a conduit to get around this thing. And so I wrote about Adam Walker. And then I find out that in prison, Adam Walker had this whole manifesto written by a guy claiming to be an attorney named Manuel Lucero. But Manuel Lucero was actually his prison boyfriend. He was this guy who lived on an Indian reservation in Arizona and somehow ended up in Worcester, the Worcester House of Corrections, and ended up going to jail for something. I don't even know what he did, but it was something bad. And he was just the ultimate con artist. Like, you think Tony Branch is a con artist? Wait till you see this fucking guy. So that happens, right? And Manuel Lucero, I get a call one day from this guy claiming to be Manuel Lucero's lawyer. It sounds like an old white guy. Like, yes, this is so-and-so, we, blah, blah, blah. We'd like you to take this down, please. And I'm like, okay, I don't need one more lawsuit. That's the last thing I need. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. You want me to take the part down about him? Sure. I took that part down because I didn't want to deal with this guy. And later I find out, I look up this attorney. No such attorney exists. It was Manuel Lucero who was talking to me the whole time. And so I guess I wrote about this guy, Manuel, and our good friend 7-Pounder contacted him, apparently, sent him a message, and he doesn't do that anymore. So he's reformed now. And he wrote him some unkind things. And this Manuel Lucero went down to his local courthouse in Prescott, Arizona, and he got an order against me. a restraining order, claiming that I'm sending people to threaten him and stalking him, like all these lies. And so I'm like, this is crazy. Yeah, everybody give this. How many thumbs up we got on this one? We should be a most thumbs up of all of them. So how many? We got 93 so far. Let's get that going. Anyway, later that night, I got a phone call, and I'm like, okay, it's fucking Manuel again. He's fucking with me. And so I'm like, emergency live. I do an emergency live, impromptu live rather. And I think I'm talking to Manuel this whole time, but it's not Manuel. It's actually a Prescott police officer. And I said some unfortunate things to him. And this was also played in my greatest hits but they don't show the context of it all. They don't talk about what Manuel Lucero did or why I thought I wasn't speaking to a cop. Can we play the tape?
Yeah. Do you want, is there a timestamp or you don't put one in?
Nope.
Just the whole thing? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's only a 6-minute clip. So.
Oh, all right, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Play.
Harassment charges. Do you understand?
Wait, who is this?
Officer Lockmiller with
Are there comments?
in the state of
We
Arizona.
have it, like enabled. I don't know why
Can you
it's
spell
not.
that, please, officer?
LOUGHMILLER. My badge number is
Nope, there's not
135.
comments, I guess.
One
Oh, I
time.
guess not.
You're from the.
Prescott Valley Police Department within the state of Arizona.
Oh, okay. So that's interesting. So, hold on one sec. Hold on.
So this is like emergency impromptu live.
Manny
So-
the rapist, correct? Manuel Lucero the rapist.
I'm not representing anyone. What I'm doing is giving you a courtesy call. stating that
On behalf of
Manuel
on behalf of the rape on behalf of the rapist. On behalf of the rapist.
Save emails.
Hey, officer. Hey, I don't. You know what, officer? Hey, Manny. I know it's you. Look, it, buddy. You fucked with the wrong guy, Manny. I know it's you. How big is your cock? How big is it?
If you want to go ahead and give our dispatch a call, you
Oh.
can.
How big is your cock? How big is your cock?
You got a pen and pencil handy there?
Yeah, I did. Is it 3 inches, 3.5,
You're
maybe?
such a dick.
Write this number down: 928
Okay. Yeah.
772
From yesterday, Manuel. Oh, that's what I thought.
9267.
Okay, and now how do you spell your? So what is it? One more time.
So once you contact that number,
So what's the number again, bitch?
they're gonna
Hey, listen, faggot. What's the number? What
Oh
is
my
it?
god.
928
Yeah.
772
Yep.
9267.
Okay. How many times have you been fucked in the ass, officer?
Go ahead and call that number.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna.
He's
And so what?
so-
And how do
he's
you
so
spell your,
patient.
your name, officer? One more time.
Why don't you want to call that number?
No. What's your name, bitch?
Why don't you want to call
What's
that
your
number?
name, faggot? What's your fucking name? Huh?
You don't believe that I'm an officer?
No, of course you're not an officer, Manuel. You're a fucking.
Call the number.
You're a cocksucking bitch who's suing the fucking Worcester County House of Corrections because you couldn't get fucked in the ass in jail. That's what you are, son. And you don't fucking scare me, okay? Bitch, you're mine now. Just understand that.
Call the number.
You are my
and I'll call
fucking
you right
slave.
back.
Here's what you know what I'm going to do to you if I find you? It's not going to stop. I will not stop this. Just understand that. I'm going to ruin your fucking life. You're going to spend a lot of time in jail because of me, bitch. You understand that, right? So what is the name of the officer you're
Whatever you want for Manuel,
yeah,
and
what's
it's on him.
okay, so what is your the name you're pretending to be, Manuel? What's the name of this officer you are today?
Call the dispatch number that I just gave you, and I'll call you right back, Aiden.
Okay, what's your name, officer?
My badge number is 135.
I didn't ask for your badge number, faggot. What's your fucking name?
Oh my god.
135.
Yeah.
My last name is Lockmiller. You can spell that on your own.
Nah, I can't spell it on my own. Give me your fucking name.
My badge number is 135.
What's your fucking name,
Oh my
faggot?
God.
What's your fucking name? Huh?
Call the number.
What's your fucking name, bitch?
Why don't you want to call the dispatch
Give me your
number?
fucking name.
I really thought it was Manuel.
Give me.
135.
You're so rude. I love
Oh
it.
right. So L-O. How do I spell that?
How it sounds. Lockmiller.
Spell it.
Lock.
You can spell lock with a CH or a CK.
You can spell it with a CH if you want.
How can I spell? How do you spell it?
My badge number is 135.
I didn't ask for your badge number, faggot. Why don't you take your fucking imaginary badge and shove it up your fucking ass? Oh wait, you'd fucking like that, wouldn't you? That's why you're suing the Worcester County.
Interesting conversation.
Oh, I know it is, Manuel.
This
You
is an
understand that,
interesting
Manuel?
conversation we're having.
You've been to jail before, okay? I know you like it there because you can get fucking finger fucked in prison and it's a great time.
I didn't know that I'm Manuel.
Because of course you're Manuel. Stop it, Manuel. I know I'm not fucking stupid. Hi, Manuel. By the way, we're live right now. A lot of people are listening.
By the way.
That's fine.
Yeah, so we all know it's you, Okay. This threats and harassment that you do to other people, that might work on them. I fucking like it though. I want you to keep
harassing you?
What was that?
Manuel's harassing you?
Yeah, you are, Manuel. You are harassing me. That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
I can tell that this conversation is not really going to go anywhere because one, you're not going to call the number that I gave to you.
Because you're a cocksucking.
You're not going to ask our dispatch for my actual badge number, which I've given you, and I've given you my name.
Okay.
So again, this is a courtesy call
from Manuel. Yes, we know. Yeah, we know. No, yeah. Oh, guess what I'm going to do? Okay, so I'm going to pretend. I'm going to pretend. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep harassing him. And guess what? If I fucking see him, I'm going to do a lot more than harass him. Just understand that.
Send the paperwork over to our police department.
Just understand. I'm going, Officer Faggot. I got a question for you. Officer Cocksucker. Blah 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 blah.
Once that injunction is signed and served to you, they will give us a call back.
Okay.
Letting us know that you have been served. Then we will contact Manuel, letting him know that Massachusetts PD has contacted Aiden Kearney, served him with his injunction, and you are no longer to harass him through social media, text messages.
Nah, I'm probably going to keep doing it anyway. I'll probably keep doing it anyway. I'm going to keep doing it. What are you going to do?
If you do continue to harass
when I do. And
charges for violating a court order.
So come arrest me.
You may not want to go ahead and do that.
No, I'm going to do it anyway. I definitely want to do that. I definitely want to do that.
Aiden, if I can do anything else to help you out, call the number that
what you can do is you can come over here and lick my asshole.
My name is Officer Lock.
Your name is Officer Faggot. Your name is what I fucking tell you your name is, okay? Just understand that.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. Let's call that number up.
Poor fucking cop.
I call the number
Call
up.
that number, see what happens.
And
the number he gave me. I want to see what happens.
This is what I figure it out.
Okay, so we're going to call that number. So just.
Oh, is that the end of it?
No.
Oh, actually, I gotta go. Oh, okay. I think that's when I figured it out. I think I
gotta go.
I think I Googled the number and I'm like, oh, that's the real number. I'm like, oh shit. So I call back. I do a second stream later on after that, and I get so the guy tells me to call back. I call back. I get the dispatcher, and I'm like, oh wait, does it keep? Okay, did it stop playing? Was that the end of it? Yeah. So I called him back. And I get the dispatcher, and I'm like, as soon as I heard like Prescott Police Department, I'm like, oh fuck, this isn't good. And then she transfers me to him, to Officer Lockmiller, and I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry. I am really sorry about all that. You don't understand. The guy earlier in the day had me fucking convinced he was an attorney. He plays a white guy really well. Manuel does. He's like the ultimate con artist. I haven't heard from him since, but he's fucking insane, an absolute fucking psychopath. And that poor cop. But I got in contact with the Prescott police. Oh no, he was arrested. He ended up getting arrested because I honestly forget the whole story with him. He had warrants out for his arrest for something. I forget what. He wasn't allowed to leave the state, and he was in California. He wasn't allowed to leave California. He was in Arizona. So we had him arrested there on tribal land, actually, where he was hiding out. Anyway, we had a good laugh about it, me and the Prescott Police Department later on, but that was something. That was something. Oh, happy birthday, Sarah G. Today is my birthday, and watching that again, it was a treat. Well, I'm glad you liked it, Sarah G. Happy fucking birthday! All right, let's. What do we got next? Next up is Connie. So yeah, so our introduction to Connie happened in 2019 when Kay Peter wrote about him because he was squatting. I guess I don't really remember the whole story. They were living in an apartment, and I think they were squatting. And then there was people doing construction on the place, and then him and his mother filmed themselves like harassing them, if I recall. And then there was something about a dead cat. I don't even remember the whole cat story. People always talk about the dead cat thing. I don't even remember the cat part. But whatever. This was Kate's story. I didn't even pay attention to it that much. But I got Connie on the live show that night, and I got high as shit during this stream. I was at my friend's house, and we had to do 4 takes of this because we kept having FUPA computer issues. And We got Connie on there, and this is his mom came on at a later point too. But I clipped what I thought was an interesting Connie clip here. And again, Connie, this is in like July 2019. He disappeared for a year and a half. He reemerged on Thanksgiving of 2020, and he's like asked me to take the blogs down or something, and I didn't respond because it was Thanksgiving. And within like 5 hours, he messaged me back maniacally, being like, "Fuck you!" Went full Connie on me. Connie's a little bit extreme ends of the spectrum. Sometimes he can be really. Sometimes Connie talks like this, and he can be really nice. And then if you fuck with him and you don't pay for his cigarettes, he can fucking go like this. Fuck all of you. And
He's
people,
like the fastest manic depressive ever.
Yeah, and whatever you do, don't try to help him. Brittany found the hard way what happens when you try to help him. He will not. He doesn't like that very much. So let's play our first introduction to Connie, shall we?
Let's do it.
The wrong bum. Sorry. We thought you were some other
guys
bum.
think that you fucking my name cleared from your shit amateur website will really make me fucking care.
You said you were going to kill yourself because of the blog. Yeah,
he said that too.
For some reason. I don't know.
No.
You also failed at suicide. You fail at everything.
They keep doing it, but you
fail at life, you fail at death.
I mean, either way, I could give two shits what the fuck you guys decide to do.
Oh, you could care. That's why you're on the show right now.
Just leave this Facebook shit alone forever, not come back on social media until I feel like I can, and I can make my own following, and then I'll come back at you guys 10 times as hard as you came at me legally with the First Amendment right, with my own blog, and attack you guys.
You're your own blog. Nice. Okay. All right, cool. That's fantastic.
In fairness, he followed through on that. he's one of the only people we've written about that followed through on his promise. He's like, I'm gonna make my own channel and do my own thing, and he did, and he did, didn't he? And he's got how many subs does Connie have now on Mastro? I mean, he's got like 50 channels.
That's like the third channel. So
yeah, he's got 5 million channels. And then I don't understand Connie. He makes these streams and then they disappear. He streams for like 12 hours a day. Like it just goes and then there's silence. He's doing a hunger strike.
He's not live now. I'm actually kind of worried.
Well, he's doing a silence strike, isn't he? He's not.
Oh,
He's going live and he's making it silent until people give him donuts.
Money. He wants
for cigarettes, and then he'll talk. That's because he originally started. He started it as like a politics thing. If you recall, his channel was like right-wing politics, but there would be like 7 people watching. And then nobody was entertained by that. And so then he just started being like the anti-everybody, and just picking fights with everyone. And kind of just a man on his own. Let's play a little more. That lasted a day. Okay, he's talking again.
I hope all is well.
You know why you should worry what I think? I'm sorry. You know why you should worry what I think, though?
Bristol, you can keep sending people to harass my life, threaten my life, threaten my mother's life. Keep it up. Keep it up. Because if you keep it up, it's going to look bad on you. And you're going to have more haters
you know
on
what
this
I do for a living, Costa?
Just
you know what I do for a living?
Somebody to do something
to
prove that I have a job. I don't need to prove to you shit. None of you people.
Okay.
I never had.
Okay, you're not going to get a job. I get it.
And I never wanted to.
No, that's
I
Kate.
wanted to get involved with that blog. I got talked into it by Aiden Carney, who never even explained what this blog was about. You never explained what this blog was really
I didn't write the blog.
And you denied me information on what you work at. So you guys can
we're done with this guy. All right, Costa, thanks for coming on, dude.
Have harassed, have bullied, and sent people
You're too nice to him, Bristol. I don't know how you're not screaming it.
The more our lives are at risk. And if our lives are at risk,
you can stop
you're just putting us under.
Is Connie in the chat right now?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I don't know where Connie. Sometimes he shows up here. The silent strike, I don't know. I saw it yesterday. He does these streams. I mean, I'll show up and he gives me a wrench, then he takes my wrench away. He's a whole lot of something, Connie. Now, I mean, to me, it's just like he's just one of a million people that's been blogged about on Turtleboy, and I move on. Other people choose to obsess about him and make entire channels dedicated to him, and that's kind of the difference between us and them. But okay, let's so the next blog we're gonna post, whatever stream we're gonna post here is a woman from Fall River. I think I called her the Gouda Gremlin, and she is like a real ratchet. She has like some kids and. There was an incident at a youth football game in which she caused a big incident. I forget what exactly happened here, but I got her on the live show, and she did it in her bathroom, and she was drinking a Red Bull or something the whole time, and she said she was going to take a shit on the show. And I was like, you're not going to do that. And she was going to do it until we basically voted, like the Turtle Riders. They sort of like, if she fucking shits, I'm leaving this channel forever. And so it was, it didn't happen. So let's play. Do we have the clip ready of the Fall River Gouda Gremlin here?
I do.
I mean, I don't even know what channel Rebel's on. I mean, he had Mass Troll Report.
It's Mass Troll Report was the last time.
But then he's got a different, doesn't he not on that one?
Rebel City something.
Yeah, Rebel City something. I can't even keep track, but.
Before we call it a night with this one. People are saying you have T-Rex arms? That's not nice. Don't like that. Do you
nothing hurts my feelings except for hurting my kids, that's it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
People are really did you just fart? Oh, sorry.
Look, we got a turtle.
Are we in the bathroom? Are we live in the bathroom right now? Why are we in the bathroom?
Yeah, we're in the bathroom because I have turtles in here, and I thought it would be the right thing.
That's very appropriate. And what are you drinking? Is that a St. Croix? No, Red Bull. You just.
Danielle is shitting. I shouldn't take a shit in front of the turtle.
Yeah, can you? Can you please?
Come on, let's go. What's up? Anything else? Yeah, it's Red Bull. I don't drink beer. I'm just drinking a Red Bull.
If you take a dump on this live show, it will be the highest rated live show of all time.
You think so?
Look at that smile.
You think so?
You won't do it.
You won't do it.
Like, nothing
you
about
won't do it. No fucking way will you do it. No fucking way.
I love the question, the comments.
I will do it.
The comments read the comments on the right.
Well, but I have
so
about me. I'm not embarrassed of nothing.
You will. There's no fucking way you will not dump on the live show right now. You won't do it. She won't do it, guys.
I would say I'd have a full-blown conversation with you. Pissing, shitting, like it doesn't matter.
You keep saying you would, but you're not. I don't think you would. You will not do it.
Okay. Can we go on? Like, is this what we're talking about? I mean, I don't
come on. You talk a big game.
Everyone's like, stop. No way.
David's like, no.
No, don't do it.
Is that like a new sexual thing? I mean, is that like a new sexual act?
Yeah.
He wants me to dump on command?
Yeah, is this how you get
And then the neighbor walks in. The neighbor walks in at this point and joins the fun. For some reason, this is
okay.
I don't understand their homework.
Who are you talking to?
Anybody got questions for me?
Yeah, does anybody have any questions?
Like, do you guys want to hear the truth or nobody's interested in that?
If anybody has any questions.
Like, is it going to be over? I just don't care if you guys don't believe me. Can you just leave my kids out of stuff?
Okay.
You guys can call me fat all day.
Yeah.
I am fat.
Yeah.
I've been fat since I was born. So, like, that doesn't bother me.
So, yeah, you definitely.
Yeah.
How much?
But I'm a good mom, so nobody can really come for that. I took care.
Can I ask how much do you collect? How much do you get a month in food stamps?
I'm a good mom who loses her cool sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you get kicked out of the kids' practice by the Fall River
Police. Judge. You need.
Sometimes DCF shows up. Sometimes you get kicked out of football practice by the police.
That was what you did. Right? You got kicked out of a youth football practice.
Of course, it's Fall River.
Undefeated.
It's Fall River. No one wants to. In fact, I just seen somebody
Fall River
who was making comments about me. She was. I ordered DoorDash and she actually came here, and I was like, "Hey, I'm Tasha Baker. You know, the girl you talk shit to all the time." And the bitch ran. So it's like, if you're gonna have an opinion on
we can stop there.
Make sure you keep that same opinion with.
All right, so that was a fun one. Okay, next up. So there's this woman, and you can cue the next one up. There's this woman named Mindy Robinson. She's a conservative blue check mark on Twitter with big tits. She's actually the partner of Randy Couture, the UFC fighter, a friend of mine. Met her at CPAC a few years ago, and I had Mindy on, and I was doing an interview with her about politics or something. And during the interview, it got interrupted. The interview got interrupted by a ratchet. We called her Can't Jemima. I don't even remember what Can't Jemima did. You could search for it. If you just search Can't Jemima, Turtleboy Sports, whatever her crimes are, I don't even know what she did, but she's just Can't Jemima. So Can't Jemima interrupted my stream with Mindy, and I had to take this phone call, and I had to do it on the live. So here we go. We got the clip.
Yeah, I'm just putting the timestamp thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, remember that banner? Oh, I remember that banner. Like this, so the show evolved from, with the keyboard, right? The camera, the iPhone on the keyboard, and then it went to the car, and then it went to in here, and then but like the pipes were in the background for a while, and then we got the banner up, and then I figured out how to use a green screen kind of, and here we are today. And then I got headphones and all types of shit.
He's a big boy now.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Did you see when he wanted to sue me?
I saw it.
He's not giving away all his money.
Hold on one sec. I got this ratchet who's called me 10 freaking times. I'm gonna have her on the show tomorrow. I just gotta take a call real quick. Hold on. Hello.
Yeah, she did. Person who likes to talk shit about people.
You can say that. Yes. How can I help you?
You can say that. What's your address so I can send the sheriff there with lawsuit papers?
I'm sorry. What is your name again? Which blog were you featured in?
Which blog was I in?
Yeah. What do we?
You know my name. Obviously, it's coming up on your screen.
What name do? Oh, are you? What name did we give you?
You see my name on your screen because I can see your name on mine.
No, but we gave you a fun name. We always give you people names. We called you Can't. What did we call you? We wrote about you today, right? So we called you. No, we gave you we always give fun names. What do we call you? Oh, this is Can't Jemima. You're Can't Jemima, right? Are you Can't Jemima?
Apparently that's
okay.
What you want to call me.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna call you tomorrow during the live show. We're gonna talk then, okay?
No, I want your address because I'm not gonna be on a live show.
Okay, I'll call you tomorrow. I love you. You're bold, brave, and beautiful. I will give you a call tomorrow, okay? We'll talk soon.
No, because if you give me a call tomorrow, I'm going to embarrass you on your live show.
Oh, snap.
Tiny-ass little turtle-head fucking dick.
Please don't do that.
I want to give me your address so I can send the sheriff there with lawsuit paperwork.
Oh, I definitely want to give you my address. You sound stable.
Emotional abuse.
What do you think of Bill Pulte? Do you have any thoughts on Bill Pulte? We're talking about him right now on the live. You're live, by the way.
I'm lying about what?
No, you're live. You're on the live show with Mindy Robinson.
I'm on live?
Hey, how you doing, Can't Jemima?
How you doing, Can't Jemima?
You don't answer for it. I want your address so I can violate lawsuit for emotional.
Yeah, here's my address, crazy lady, Can't Jemima.
Against you.
Okay.
And you are unwilling to provide your address because you're a piece of shit, douchebag,
Okay.
who has his head up his ass so fucking far.
Really far.
Really far. Is his own fucking bullshit that he spews out of his ignorant fucking cum-guzzling mouth.
Well, that's a great point. That's a great point. So here's what I'm going to do. But we're talking about Bill Pulte right now. Do you have any thoughts on Bill Pulte and data mining?
All I have is thoughts about you being a piece of shit scumbag, cocksucker, who likes to start shit and not finish it.
Now we're going to get demonetized because of you. Oh, God.
Give me your address so I can send the sheriffs to your house.
I was trying not to swear. I went a whole episode without swearing because I don't want to get demonetized. And then you call me a cocksucker. The Google's going to pick up on that. You know that, right?
Can't Jemima.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. First of all, I'm not a cum guzzler. I'm a swallower. Get it right. Okay.
Okay, we can stop there.
Well, yes, I am. That's hate speech right there. Please don't call me that.
Okay, so she was lovely. I spoiler alert, I never got sued. I never ended up getting sued. So that she didn't follow through on that. Unlike Connie, she does not follow through on her promises. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is our old friend, sensitive issue for me here for obvious reasons, but I have to play it because this quote is too good. Can you go to the stripper comment one? You know which one I'm
You wanna do
talking
that
about?
one first? You want to do that one first?
Yeah, do that one first, and then we'll do the freestyle part of it.
Okay, cool. Hold on.
Okay. So, former state trooper Leigha Genduso wrote it after about, I don't know, a little under a year after she was fired from her job as a trooper because she lied on her resume about dealing pot and laundering hundreds of thousands of dollars in drug money. She ended up writing a book, if you guys recall. It was like it was just a PDF though, and it was just stream of conscious white girl nonsense. Like, go back and read it if you. I mean, it's just, it's something. It's something
Try to
else.
be high when you do.
And it's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know if she thought this made her look good, but it was just a chronicle of a whole lot of things. So obviously I read it and I did a little book review on it. Okay. And I say something in this clip, which I look back on now and I'm like, first of all, I had her pegged. I was right the first time. I had it right the whole time. Like I knew who this person was from day one. And then she, realized that, okay, I destroyed her reputation. I'm also the only one that could fix it. So she, she played nice and she came on and she was like in the comments, if you guys recall back in the day, soon after the interview in February of 2020, she'd be a regular. Hey guys, in the top, like, and people became suspicious of it, and they were like, she seems really desperate for attention. She seems kind of like using you. I won't bore you with the rest of it. Those who know
Connie's
know.
here now.
Connie, hey Connie, what's up,
You
guys?
just say his name. Maybe he just is in.
We were doing the greatest hits. We were doing the greatest hits. So, yes, she did. I mean, I was played. Although, was I though? I mean, think about it. Like,
Yes, you were played, sweetheart.
okay,
Just admit it. Just admit it.
Scoreboard. Let's go to the scoreboard. I cost her job, right?
Yeah.
And the badge, and she's basically unemployable now. And then I decorated her face. I think I'm winning. I think I won that battle. Okay, there was some ups and downs in there, but scoreboard, who's winning ultimately? Okay, so yeah, I was played. I mean, I wasn't thinking right. You're letting the wrong head. Sometimes guys let the wrong head think. Okay. But ultimately, I got my head straight, and here we are now. So can we play this?
Yep.
Yes, we did. Can we play this clip?
Those are people saying he wants to defend the police so much that covers up for them. Yeah, basically. I'm sure Sweaty Betty's is higher. That's another thing. Why not just become a stripper if you're her? You know what I mean? The fuck do you care? Now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking. First of all, you have nothing to lose. You have no dignity. You have no pride. Everybody knows you're a whore now, right? You might as well take your clothes off. I would definitely pay a lot of money to get a long lap dance from Leigha Genduso. I don't know about you guys. Just to see what it's like.
Didn't have to pay.
Blog about it. And I feel like a lot of you guys would too. Chicks included. Tell me who right now wouldn't get a lap dance from Leigha Genduso. And if you say you wouldn't, I think you're lying. And I definitely think she should become a stripper because why the fuck not? I mean, think about that night. That would be a huge night for any strip club. It's like bigger than Stormy Daniels. Like Leigha Genduso is making her debut down at Sweaty Betty's for the breakfast buffet. Come on down. Oh, man, that'd be fantastic. She'd come out with her handcuffs and shit like that. It'd be awesome. Where do you get what book? Are you looking for the Leigha Genduso book? The Leigha Genduso book is in the it's in the blog. It's embedded.
It gets better.
The boy book is on Amazon. Dude, that broad might stab you if you see her legit. Yeah, she might. I mean, but I feel like I don't know. Like if I wasn't, I'm married, so she might want to hook up with me, right? I mean, I wouldn't. I'm very loyal, but I feel like I fit the criteria, right? I'm a guy who has a little bit of influence, right? And I'm married. That's about it. I don't have a badge, but I can pretend if she likes, yeah. You can't download it from the blog, but you can read it from the blog. I don't know how to.
Okay. Oopsie.
Anyway, so let's talk about this other topic. One more thing I want to talk about. I want to rant about.
Talk about Connie was right. Turtleboy, am I right or am I right? Like, Jesus Christ. First of all, that it did age well.
It fucking did. It turned out to be
a little bit up until the point.
I was kind of kidding when I said it, but it turned like yikes. I mean, like when somebody sent me that clip one day, I'm like, oh my God, you have to
it
be
doesn't age well.
kidding me. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, when I said it, I could never in a million years have predicted what would end up going down. Never. So that's, I mean, I said it was a joke, obviously, and then here we are. So anyway, I did a freestyle on that same topic, I believe. Can we play the freestyle?
You deserve it. You deserve it.
I know. I did what I did, but it is what it is. But it's just like, you know.
At least you can like laugh about it now, you know. Like
I know it wasn't fun at the time.
No,
but I should have listened to my own fucking advice. You know? But Jesus Christ! But it was. I stand by that. She should just become a stripper. Why not? People are like, "Isn't she old?" Have you ever? You obviously never been to Sweaty Betty's and seen the line up there. Like, there's women into their 50s stripping there. No doubt about it.
She's stripping now, remember? She's chunky now.
Don't believe me. There's a fetish for everything. Trust me.
I know.
I mean, if I was her, I would do it. I mean, what else do you have to lose at this point? You haven't. I mean, everything I said was right. You have no dignity, no shame,
she has
nothing
no soul,
like that.
Or like, she's like sociopathic, so it's not like it would hurt her
feelings. You might as well. You got no pension anymore, so you might as well do it.
I heard they have a good 401k program at strippers, please.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here's a freestyle I did on that same topic.
But doesn't mind a geriatric dick in her throat. Says to take the blog down or else she'll call a lawyer. Hoe ass bitch lies worse than Tom Sawyer. Says she's an expert in Microsoft Office. Next guy she picks up will be in hospice. If you blow the boss, then your future is brighter than working the day shift at the lamp lighter. Leigha Genduso had a job that was cushy. Now she doesn't care that she's someone's side pussy. Langdon Steele is a serial abuser. Might as well date the state trooper. He doesn't like to work, but he does like whiskey. Luckily for him, Genduso is risky. Ristine, Landon, and Sean Bucci trap those dudes with her golden coochie. I'm sorry that your life is a dumpster fire. They tried to warn you, but you called them a liar. Cons nice women to stay in the house. Lives there for a week, then wants to be their spouse. Instead of drinking Jameson, he should have a soda. Scamming bitches from Texas to Minnesota. Tell him to get help and he be dismissing. Next,
okay, we can stop there.
So yeah, go missing.
I mean, that was just, I remember that one day when I got the Langdon Steele story. If you guys haven't read Langdon Steele, and meanwhile, you can get the next one queued up, whatever that is. So the Langdon Steele was this guy who I got contacted about by these women from California. And they were like, this guy is like going around pretending to be a war hero and using his status to like sleep with women. But he's just a raging alcoholic and he won't get a job and he abuses them. And he just moves from one woman to the next, running up their credit scores, destroying their lives. Like it's a 7-part fucking series that didn't land it. They go, anyway, they go, his latest woman that he's using is, we searched her name and you came up. Her name is Leigha Genduso. And I'm like, oh, now I'm interested. Tell me the story. And they showed me the text with Leigha and they tried telling her like, this is what he's done to all these women. I was this latest victim. And what does she do? She craps all over them. She's like, I'm in love with Langdon. They never met. They never met in real life. She was going to move to fucking Montana with him, but it was all just an attention thing. Like everything. And when you look back on it and you're like, wow, Langdon really was, we should have just let them be. If I could do that all over again, I would just go for it. Like he is the love. Like, Gab, have you ever seen two people who are more perfect for each other than Leigha and Langdon?
Were absolutely like spot on, dude.
They are the same fucking person. Their entire lives are just all about who they are on social media, projecting to the world that they're these like, you know, great fucking things that they're not. Like, you know, and Langdon even had a dog thing. Langdon, he brought the dog to that fucking Native American protest and they ended up attacking the fucking Indians. It's like, dude, they're the same fucking person. They deserve each other. Remember Langdon?
He's the only guy in the world to ever put implants in his ass. Remember
That's
that?
insane.
You
Yes.
remember the ass implants? He had no ass. So all the women are like, he would stuff shit in his ass to make it look like he had a nice fat ass. Like it was, what kind of guy does that? It's crazy.
That
But
vlog series was insane. Absolutely insane.
Leigha also used that Langdon thing to become friendly with me. And she started contacting me and being like, "Oh, thank you so much for saving me from Langdon, blah blah blah." And it was all just part of her plan.
That was how she got close to you. Like she was it basically made it seem like it negated what you did to her. You saved her from Langdon.
Yeah, and
like,
the other stuff, like all she wanted from me was just because again, I rebuilt her reputation, I destroyed her reputation, and she realized he's the only one that can fix it. So I kind of, as much any animosity I had toward this guy, I have to just forget about it because she doesn't really care. She was just like on to the next dick I have to suck to go somewhere in life.
Oh yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, that's all it was. I mean, it was no big deal for her losing her job. She didn't really give a shit that much because she never should have been a state cop in the first place. And yeah, she would just, the Langdon guy was just perfect. And then when I did that whole thing, she ended up like getting rid of him, and she's like, okay, well, I'll try to become friends with him now. And I had her on the show, and I think most people were charmed by her, and we're like, okay, she seems decent or whatever. And then she became friendly. The rest was just a bonus. Remember, the night of the interview, if you recall, she made a comment about like we should go out for a beer. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there we go. There was like, I don't know if that was part of the plan. Like that was just a bone. Like I had already fixed her reputation by that point. The rest was just
I think that was where the plan started right there. She kind of got like, I might be in a good spot to do this,
Well, she got what she wanted without having to do any of that. The rest was just a throw in. I'm like, well, here we go. Okay.
Because she still wanted revenge. She got her stuff repaired, but she still wanted revenge. Yeah. She just,
And by the way, yeah, her fiance had a DUI. Like, so her fucking poor fiance, the guy that she had, like the 28-year-old, she's 40, that she attempted to pretended to be in love with this guy to try to, make she thought that would make me upset, and it didn't. And she got this poor idiot Jordan to propose to her after fucking 2 months, 2 fucking months. And she couldn't wait to post it because it was all for Facebook. It was like with Langdon, this is all for Facebook. Anyway, that poor guy quit his job or got fired as a Pembroke, New Hampshire police officer, bought a house he didn't want so that they could start a dog business together, a dog training business. And then he figured out she was a psychopath, and he got a fucking restraining order on her after he found out about the revenge porn and all this. And him and I had a conversation, and now must be just going through a mental health crisis himself. He's a veteran and shit, and he had a DUI, so he can't ever be a cop. I mean, that's what just ruins fucking dudes, ruins them. But anyway, I digress. Let's go on to the next ratchet. So around on February 12th, 2020, I found out that Kate Peter quit. So she was, for those of you unfamiliar with her, so Kate worked. I recruited her from the comment section. She was a commenter that had some witty comments here and there. And I'm like, you want to write? And so she would write, and she was a good writer. I mean, she wrote the Michael Cadena series, was a really good blog series. She was doing some good content earlier on. She wrote the Ryan Waters blogs. And I'm like, this is good shit. But then I don't know when it happened, when they discovered YouTube, it all went downhill. And she got because she had tried a YouTube career in 2012, and it just completely bombed. We have the videos of it. And she couldn't do anything on her own. So she's like, I need to use someone else to get popular, and then I'll go and do my own thing. That was her plan the whole time. And so she started doing this YouTube thing and became obsessed with auditors, like obsessed. And there is a niche for that in the YouTube world, as we've seen, because auditors are popular on YouTube. They get people like Josh Abrams have like 80,000 followers, and Chili's a brand apparently, and so they're popular with the fuck the police community, and that causes a backlash of people who don't like them. And that's where she jumped in. She's like, well, I'll bash them. That'll be my thing. And I'm like, to me, Turtleboy's like, that's not what we do here. We don't get fixated on one thing. But she did, and it went to her head because because of the appeal of the auditor thing, she would get views, right? And I think it went to her head, and so she started to think she was bigger than, more important to me. She's like forgetting where the fuck she came from, and that she ain't shit without me, and she's still not shit without me. She's not shit anyway. Nobody knows who the fuck Kate Peter is or Masshole Report is in this state. If you ask people around, nobody knows who that is. But anyway, the day that I found out, on February 12th, I found out that she was collecting money from Garage Doors Plus, one of my advertisers, and without telling me, and doing reads for him. And I talked to him about it. He's like, oh, she didn't tell me that. She just said it was okay. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I contacted her about it, and she lost it. She quit. She was like looking for a reason to quit. So that day, I got served by Hadassah for another fucking restraining order or some shit. And I did an impromptu live, and it was supposed to be about Hadassah, but everyone was asking in the comments about Kate, because she had made a post saying we're starting our own thing, blah, 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 blah. And this is when I start talking about the incident. And I find the comments on the right-hand side interesting. Do you have the clip ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
At the same time, because I feel fucked with, So I'm too close to the mic. Sorry. Yeah, so don't think that oh, well, they do their thing and I do. No. That's not it at all. They're biting off of my thing. That's what it is. I invented this whole brand. I did this whole brand. I brought them on. You used me to build yourself up. And by the way, okay, and this was on my chest and I didn't say anything about it. I did a show the other night about followers. Right? About, Joshua Abrams buying followers or whatever.
So pause it real quick.
And, they proved that he was doing it, and that's great.
So they would always accuse Abrams of having fake followers. Now, I have access to our analytics, and so I went into the analytics, because remember they had a show with 1,200 followers? They were all like, oh, this is fucking great. And this commenter called Bojangles kept commenting and saying, pretending to be British, and was like, Kate should form her own thing. She's too big for you. I later found out that was Kate in the comments of Bojangles' account. And so I went and I'm like looking at the analytics, and I find that these appear to be bots, and I show the receipts here. And look in the comments, you'll see Masshole Mitch turns in his wrench. He's like, I'm giving him my wrench, he says. And then Kate appears, and she's like, I have so much to expose on you. And we've since found out that it's all just fucking
bullshit,
psychopath life. At this point, when I'm saying this, I was kind of sad, and because I thought she was my friend. And I have found out since then that she's just a fucking, a sociopathic liar. Just the most insane sociopath I've ever seen. But go ahead.
Great. That's interesting. But the problem is that those 1,200 viewers you saw in there, they're not real either. They're not. And I have the analytics to prove it. I just looked at one of my videos from the night before and the videos from the next day. You can see country of origin, guys, from where people are coming from. A high 90% came from the United States of me. When you look at mine, my video, 2 countries came in. United States and Great Britain. That's it. Those are the only countries people watch Turtleboy from. Thank you, Daniel Sullivan. I really appreciate that. And everyone else who's donated. Ida again. Thank you.
Oh, old Ida.
So there was
still convinced that Chrissy, but
you see the countries of origin.
We'll never know.
Maybe we could bring it up right now. Actually, let's check it out. How much bandwidth I got going on here, but let's see.
I'm looking at the comments.
There it is.
You can see country of origin, and you see 2 countries from on mine, right? You go to the other one, guys. It's 60 countries. 60.
You see Mitch in the comments.
16% of
take my wrench.
India,
take my wrench. She says
18 and 24. Next up, I think was Romania, and then Chechnya, and Russia, and all of these countries. Kazakhstan.
Chechnya.
You know what wasn't on the list? Canada. There wasn't fucking Canada on the list. Which is weird that, you have hundreds of followers from fucking Chechnya, but none from Canada. And Canada's right there. Seems a little odd to me. So that's another issue that I had a problem with, is defrauding you all and making you think that a show on our channel is bigger than it actually is. To me, that's problematic.
No, I don't think it really
I don't know. To me, I find that problematic. So there you go, Lloyd. So I bet you're going to come up tomorrow on the analytics from Canada. So there we go. Anyway,
they call me
Yeah,
out
I
on
mean,
it, so I show them the actual analytics. You can keep playing.
I don't know how YouTube works or where these auditors are coming from or where people are watching, but there's no way in hell 16% of it were actually from
Amanda Sawyer.
India.
There's
I will
Amanda in
bet
the comments.
anything
Yeah.
is.
Bristol
At least
values
I'm
the
lying.
truth.
Well,
She
let's go.
goes,
Let's
there you go.
check out
Bristol values
let's
the
check
truth.
it out, shall we? Let's bring up the analytics. Because I got this, guys. Trust me. You know I bring receipts.
She values the truth. Yeah, I would say so, Alex. I'd say the production is definitely a little bit different.
Where is
Daniel
it? Let's
Sullivan,
see
if
what we
Amanda
got here.
Sawyer's on your side, you know you're fucked.
Da-da-da.
Is that what it says? I mean, there's so many of these names. I'm like, what happened to Daniel Sullivan?
What's
He
this
was a
one?
regular on
Right?
it.
Nope, that's from another blog. Let's see.
And then I see people who change their names because
How
after
about
stuff
this one?
happened,
Let's
which makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's and you notice them in there.
Nope, that's
with
from
names.
another
I
blog.
know who you are.
I'll
thanks.
find it. Give me a minute.
Yeah. Like some of these trolls that you see today, they were like supporting me in the comments, and now their troll names come up on here. You're like, oh, that's you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Like, I know, I love that. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fucking look at all these screenshots I got. Jesus Christ.
Fupa computer
Sweet
issues.
baby Jesus.
Yeah, we got a few more here. It's a long episode, but I promise we got a couple good ones coming up too.
It's okay. You deserve
Yeah.
it. It's 500.
Let's see what this one
Yeah.
says.
It's a big day.
Okay, yeah, there it is. All right, we're getting close.
I'll show at some point. There it is.
All right, so first of all, there's a male-female difference between, on the left is the Bristol show, and then this is the Turtleboy show. You'll notice over here, on her side, 75% male, 25%, or 74, 26 male-female. And ours, 52-48, or 53-47, whatever you want to call it.
So it's all dudes.
Stimping in the comments for
Oh yeah, that guy was a lunatic too.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, Piper will call.
Like you can see sides being chosen in the comments.
Absolutely, yeah.
Immediately. Like it's funny watching this in real time. Go ahead.
This is like the other thing.
So mine is, an almost down the middle male-female, which is exactly consistent with the demographics on the blog and on the Facebook page. Over here, a lot of dudes. That's interesting. So we go on and we look at country of origin over here. Let's find out where people are from. Right? And this is interesting. I just want to make sure that people are not defrauded about this. Okay? These are countries of origin. This is my show on the right. This is the other show on the left. 2 countries. United States, United Kingdom. That's us. Okay? Over here, India, Turkey, Romania, Chechnya. Oh, I apologize. Canada is on there. Germany. But Canada is below Chechnya, Romania, Turkey, and India. The list goes on. There's like 50 countries. So
I love it.
So yeah, basically, I mean, when you see like that's why talk about YouTube views, they're not fucking real. And even if they are real, I don't give a shit. That just means nothing to me. Like I'll talk to whoever's on here. Like I read a blog. I'm a blogger, so I don't really care how many people watch the YouTube show. It's supplementary to the actual content. I would say most turtle riders have never actually watched an episode of the live show, which is too bad because I think they'd like it. But again, we're not a YouTubers. It's what we do. We got a couple donos here while you queue up the next one, Deb. We got donos here from Jen. Sends $5. Says good work on 500. Thank you very much, Jen. I appreciate it. Oh, she's Cherokee Girl. Thank you very much. Cherokee Girl's been around a while. We have Glamo Suze sends 50 and says happy 500th. Hopefully number 1000 will be on Saturday night so we can toast. Absolutely. Then we have Brittany says poor officer doing his job. Aiden, if there's anything else I can do for you, Turtleboy. Okay, officer. Go fuck your mother, Manuel. Turtleboy calls the number back. Oh, fuck my bad. That was one of the funniest because it was so authentic. I was just like, and Brittany sends 10. Says I was gonna send Connie some weed money, but I hit the wrong button. Sorry, Connie. So there you go. Okay. So again, if you guys would like to donate, you could do it that way. I'm also on Cash App, $ Uncle Turtleboy. I got a Cash App here from Andrew. Sends $5. He says, happy 500, Uncle. Couple of snakes for you. Okay. All right. So why don't we play the next one? We got the next one.
41.
So the next one is from the day after Bristol quit. And I did not notice this till today when I was reviewing this, but Bojangles, who I didn't realize at the time was her.
I didn't either. I didn't know that was her until you said that.
Is in the comments.
They were around a lot.
And has a lot to say about this. And you could see the lines being drawn here. So I just found the comments interesting on this one. So.
Oh, sorry. I thought I already shared it. Nope. Ooh, man.
It's cool.
I assume they're legit. I'm not a fucking forensic analyst, right? And I don't believe a word Amanda says.
Pause real quick.
I don't hear her anymore. And she's not worth my time. And that blog was months ago. So fuck it.
Pause real quick, Deb.
It's in the drafts.
Can we zoom in on the comments anymore on this one in particular?
Yeah. Whoa. Maybe not. Hold on. I went to 200 and took them away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. One second. Let me see if I can get this.
Connie always gets it, so the comments just take up the whole thing.
Maybe I can do that. Hold on.
Yeah, let's see if we can get the comments on the full screen.
All right. Give me a second. I want this mode. And so you probably drag it, right? I don't know how to make it like the full screen.
Whatever.
If I zoom into 200, I can't even see them at all.
You can, okay. Or whatever. I wonder if I can
just do it. Yeah, see if you
can.
Yeah,
it's as big as you can get it. Because Bojangles has. Now keep in mind, this is like before any Genduso thing. This is before Kimberly Lynn, that episode. And we're gonna see that she's just making shit up. She's just making shit up the whole fucking time as Bojangles. It's really interesting.
Okay. Do you want me to just leave it on the? Do you want me to just leave it on the chat, like so we can see the comments when I play?
Yeah.
You can scroll down and do that, like.
Yeah, just do that. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Nobody can see it anymore. Bristol said she's gonna show receipts Sunday. Cool. I mean, I don't know what we hope to accomplish with that, you know? Like, I don't know. So I'm like, because I have thought about this, obviously. I'm like, what the fuck are they even going to show? You know, what do they have on me? Some private, I mean, I assume it's going to be like private conversations between her and I when I said something, right? I can't keep track of the thousands of things I've said to her. Like, if you have a confidant over the years, you know, you tell them shit. And you talk shit about some people, right? I mean, that's what human beings do. Maybe she's going to do that and be like, ooh, he's talking shit about you here. Ooh. I don't really care. I'm prepared for any of it. I'm not even going to watch. I'm not going to pay any attention to it. I don't give a shit. She's talking about producing South Shore Turtle Girl. I mean, that would be a risky play on their part. If we want to go down that road, because South Shore Turtle Girl does not want her identity out there. Right? That's her big thing. She's like fucking petrified of having her identity out there. And
you notice the Bojangles comments? It's just obsessed with extramarital affairs. Keep in mind, she's also she's married to some guy that she won't give a divorce to, who abused her, and is living with her boyfriend, who she pretends is her husband, named Andrew Johnson. But
because she wants the other husband Social Security.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I think that must be what it is. Yeah. Play a little. Play a little more so we see the Bojangles comments.
I've honored that. I've never doxed a blogger, and I never will. You could take a dump on my fucking head, and I won't dox you.
They accused me of banging Abby Horowitz.
I'm not that kind of guy. So I don't know. It's like I'm not gonna. It's like, but if you all of a sudden produce her and start showing whatever, like when she left. There was a fucking email. I don't know. There was a breakup email. So I don't know, explaining her reasons for not wanting to be here anymore. It was, and then there was an email from me, and it was an angry email. So we didn't leave on good terms. So I'll say that right now. If that's the big reveal, I don't know. I don't know what else there is to say.
You can pause it.
I've got no.
You can pause it, then.
I got nothing. Like I don't have any. I don't.
All right. So yeah, basically with that old tape, it's just like you see in the Bojangles in the comments. I just thought that was ironic seeing that and other people in there. You're like, man, this chick, and people are like, what was her thing with you? It's like her thing was I exposed her, and then she's just obsessed with
being this YouTube personality, and I'm the only person out there who kind of tells the truth about her, and that's why she's so obsessed with me, obviously, is because I dared to tell. She's not used to men who stand up to her, like she's abusive towards her current boyfriend. God knows what happened. I mean, I don't know if she wanted me. She sent me one sexual text message once, and then she said it was, oops, meant to send that to Andrew. But it was, I'm like, I took her at her word with that. I don't know. Maybe she was fishing. I don't know, but she's not. I can honestly say with a straight face, and this is entirely believable. She's not my type, and I was never even remotely attracted to her physically once. I mean, how could you be? I mean, we've seen what she looks like. It's rugged, son. It is rugged. So the Natasha and Eli shared a book. Oh, that's a good. You know what? I do have some clips from that. I could play in a little bit, but let's play the next. Let's go to the next one, shall we, Deb? What do we got next there? I think we have the sales. Yeah, bring that one up. So this was during the pandemic, during the early days, and this woman from New Bedford was selling toilet paper at a high rate. So we had her on the program. She was a lot of people were doing this during the pandemic.
And it's predatory to be selling toilet paper during a pandemic like this, right? Like that's predatory.
You know what? I done told the police why I was put on Turtleboy. I done told the police I was selling toilet paper. I told them all that. And if you really want to know, I went to Rockdale Avenue.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Of New Bedford to make the police report.
Yeah, okay.
And they sent me somewhere else. I don't need to lie about it. But listen, you're dealing with me. You're not dealing with my husband. You're not dealing with the little guy or anything like that. So you know what? You want to get into all this information, keep your focus on me and not anybody else.
Okay. So am I going to jail, you think?
Honestly, I did contact the FBI. I will be going to court this week. Obviously, they're closed. I couldn't go in, but I will be doing everything that I have to do.
Contacted the FBI.
So honestly, I don't know what's going to happen with you.
50-50.
I don't know if you're going to be brought with charges, or I don't know. But yes, I've gone and took action. I don't know how the other people are, but I have.
Can I be cellmates with Leroy if he goes away for pushing the midget?
He won't go away.
Okay. All right. One more question. How do you go from dating a midget like that, and then
because her last boyfriend was a midget,
dating somebody who's not? How do you get out of that fetish?
Yeah, the midget was like a cop.
You know,
I was on it. Yeah.
I looked at him as a human. I didn't look at him as a midget.
You know it's a crime.
That is a crime what you're doing, and this is being recorded on my end also.
How is this a crime?
So you know what? You better watch.
Asking you about getting banged by midget.
Discriminate. You're discriminating.
How am I discriminating? I'm
Against
genuinely
midgets.
curious.
You're discriminating.
Go from banging a midget to
I done told the FBI.
Listen, who even said I banged?
Okay, we can stop. We can pause
Who
it
said
there.
we were sexual? You don't know.
All right. So that was that lady was pleasant. Oops. Spoiler alert, she never ends up what the hell? Hold on one second. I just gotta, you can add yourself back in. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, she never ends up suing me or anything like that. And the FBI never called, so nothing like that.
No, they were closed. They were closed.
Yeah, they were closed. They were closed. And so she never followed through on that. Okay. Can we go to the Shiva clip? Let's play the Shiva clip at the 45-minute mark. We could play the whole fucking Shiva interview.
Oh, you want to skip that besides the drunk
I might come back to that on my own. That was an interesting one. But
all right, cool. Hold on.
So yeah, basically what we have here is a gentleman named Shiva Ayyadurai who is running for United States Senate to get the Republican nomination in 2020. He lost. He got like 39%, which is actually a lot higher than I thought he'd get because he's a fucking nut job. I voted for him. I might even vote for him again. But he's fucking like mentally imbalanced and he's insane. And he's one of these Trump got him to be like a special math expert on how he says he invented email. He also says that like Trump, I swear to God. And he also says that, he used to be married to Fran Drescher somehow. He's just a weird guy. But anyway, yeah, he said that. Yeah, he used to be married to Fran Drescher. Yeah. And so I had him on my show, and he lost to this guy, Kevin O'Connor, by a lot. It was like 50,000 votes. And he was convinced that, no, this is a lie. He's a cocksucker because he's KOC. So he called him cock. I did not lose to cock. Cock does not have the visibility I have. I have way more Facebook followers. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. So I had him on to see if he had any evidence. And he got really fucking mad when I asked for evidence. So let's play some of this tape.
Oh my God, this is great.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go suck his cock?
Very mature. I mean, maybe that's why you lost, Shiva. Maybe comments like that.
No. Maybe why we lost like you, who claim you're against Baker, are here arguing with a guy who ran a real campaign against a guy
who ran a real
election with the mass zero visibility. Hey, you know what? Come on my show tomorrow. I'm going to invite you to come on my show tomorrow so you can talk to real people.
We're talking right now.
What you want to come on the show tomorrow?
Conversation right now.
No, you're not. You're going back. You're being disingenuous again. We said I'm asking you the framework of having a discussion.
Shannon Mary.
Yeah, you're just getting around. You won't answer the question. You're being a typical.
No, you're not answering the question.
I'm asking you a question, and you're like, well, 7 years ago, let me tell you about the swamp and Mark Fisher.
I can't even hear you.
Talk about any of those people, Shiva. Talk to me about
you know what? Speak to yourself, Aiden. You seem to be having a good time masturbating with yourself.
Yes, I'm masturbating with myself. That's right.
Go ahead, speak to yourself. You seem to understand what visibility is. You seem to understand statistics. You seem to understand correlation. You seem to.
Yeah, what's up with the screen down?
Because I
don't know why it's blue. Some of them are up blue.
Go defend him.
Mocking your followers because they're not smart people. Okay, and that
you seem to think
work for them, but I'm not one of your.
I'm a dumb person. You're the most intelligent person. You seem to know everything. That's how you're talking.
I'm much smarter than your voters. I'll tell you that much. I've seen the people coming to your page. I would not be proud to have those.
So now you're attacking my voters, so we know where you stand.
Yeah, you have stupid voters.
Great.
Okay, that's fine. Stupid voters, you need. Trump likes the poorly educated. It's okay to have stupid voters.
Aiden,
but I'm not one of your voters. Very intelligent.
Why don't you do the interview with yourself? Because you seem to have all the answers. Go ahead.
I've put my hand because you're not answering any questions.
No, go ahead. Answer. No, because you don't want to.
All right, we can pause it. We can stop it. Okay. I mean, we go back and listen to the whole thing. He calls me a cocksucker like a million times.
Oh yeah, like 60 times. He just kept doing it. He got so mad.
He goes, "You're a cocksucker. You suck cock." He says to me, "You suck cock."
He said it so many times too.
You're a baker boy. You are I'm a baker boy. Yes, you're a baker boy. Okay, I'm a baker. I'm officially a baker boy. So anyway, that was the end of Shiva's career. I mean, that was interesting because it was like that guy is actually, running for United States Senate. It's a really big, important fucking position, and he got 39% of the vote. And like Donald Trump had this guy as an expert to like testify in front of Congress about fraud. It's like, oh my God, this guy, and that's who he really was. It was fucking wild. It was wild. So we could play that last one that I got in the list there. And then I got a couple more here. But my husband and I used to go to his office and we're supposed to be campaign leaders for him. We considered him an acquaintance after this interview. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people did after that interview. They were like, yeah, we can't be associated with that. And me too. It's like, I'm like, yep, Shiva's officially fucking, all I did was ask for evidence. I'm like, you say there's fraud. Do you have any evidence of it? Because he thought he was going to come on and just spout and talk about math and all this shit. And I'm like, statistics and just, he's a con artist. That's all people like Shiva really is. He called me a baker boy, a cocksucker, mostly there, 7-pounder.
Lots of cocksucker.
Yeah, lots of cocksucker. You suck cock, just in case that was unclear. All right, so the next one we're going to show you is this incident. This woman was drunk on the highway in Southern Connecticut, and she was driving the wrong way on the highway, and she got pulled over, and there's like videotape of her. Like the fucking dash cam is freaky. And I got her on and then the next fucking night, the night after, she went out and she got a DUI again. Back-to-back nights. It was insane. And then I got her on the live show. Now, keep in mind, she had at least one kid, maybe two. And I got her on the show, and she was completely unrepentant. Like, I did nothing wrong, whatever. This is actually kind of a sad ending, Deb. She's dead. She died.
Did she?
Yeah, she's dead. She's.
Wow.
I mean, the way she was the twisted teabagger, the way she was living. I don't even remember her real name. Somebody find that out for me. If you Google her name, she's dead. But do you have the clip?
Yeah.
Okay, we could play that.
Play that to me.
Oh, I don't know why it's blue.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay. Rough start.
Yeah. Okay, so it is what it is. Clearly.
That's
I
your.
know the area. Yeah, I got on the wrong way, but
You got on the wrong way, but you were drunk, right? You were drunk,
no.
right?
No.
You weren't drunk.
No.
So the cops are making that up.
No. Was I drinking? Yeah. Was I drunk? No.
How much were you drinking?
Meaning what? Like my.
Yeah, what was your blood alcohol level?
Well, if my lawyer didn't have my paperwork, I would show it to you.
But what was it?
What was what? No one
What
told
was
me anything. I
Oh,
don't know.
they didn't tell you your blood alcohol level. You haven't. The lawyer's keeping that a secret.
No, not my lawyer. He has my paperwork, I said.
Okay, but you could ask him what your blood alcohol level was. Well, it was obviously above the legal limit, correct?
Correct.
So you were drunk. That means if you're above the legal limit, that means you're a drunk driver.
Oh, that makes me drunk.
Yes. That's literally what the legal limit means. You're drunk.
Okay.
Like what?
What did you think the legal limit meant? What do you think that bar was exactly?
Well, first off, I know the laws.
I don't know if you do.
Don't think you do.
Drive on the right side of the highway, right?
Yeah, clearly.
When you were driving, did you not notice? Like normally, when you're on the highway, there is another highway to the left of you in which people are going in the opposite direction.
No, actually, the other highway was on the right of me.
And therein lies the problem. It's not. There's not supposed to be another highway on the right of you. Did you not know?
Yeah, of course.
This is
Yeah,
not-
that's why when I saw the lights coming at me, dude, what do you want me to do? I fucking had my blinker on.
Oh, you had the blinker on.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you just say so? So it was all set. I saw the video. We all saw the video.
Yeah, clearly.
So when we watch the video,
Yeah.
let's look at it once again. You explain to me. You're claiming.
Okay, we could stop
You are
it there.
claiming.
That was a wild fucking episode, man. That was like, I'm like, that interview lasted like 40 minutes. She kept like I mean, it was one of the wildest fucking things I'll ever remember being on here. She says she has no intention of stopping drinking at all, that nothing was her fault, that, you know, sometimes you just go the wrong way. She said that she knows the mayor and the mayor was going to get the charges dropped, that her ex-fiance who has custody of her kids and that they're all set. And, you know, whatever. So, yeah, I mean, somebody contacted me like a few months ago about this. And like, yeah, so, I mean, she's dead. I mean, I don't know. This is like sad. I mean, it's like, but yeah, the way she's living her life, like, yeah, that was only a matter of time. Her name was Amy Peterson. That was her name.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
I don't know how she died, but she was a graduate of, she was 32, graduate of Plainfield High. She loved to be with her boys, Bowen and Caden, and had a special bond with her nephew. She loved the mom.
What was the date? When did she die?
She died in January of 2022.
Wow.
So it doesn't say how she passed. She died Friday.
That's usually like an OD or something.
Right. Something. I'm guessing it was something substance related. Just the way she was living her life. It was like really only a matter of time. I mean, she's jumping on the fucking highway, driving the wrong way. Like, you ain't gonna live that long. Sorry. But okay. So we got a few more clips here that I'm gonna kind of go through. So I got some on my Facebook page over here. Let me pull them up. Let me pull my first one up here. So remember the dope ass rapper? Who can forget? Who can forget the dope ass rapper? So we got some, and this guy, remember, we thought he was mentally retarded. Like, remember we called, I think his name was like, and then he came on the show and was like, he cleared the air. He's like, there was like the first statement he said is, just to let you know, I do not have Down syndrome. We've never anyone have to start off a conversation like that, but dope ass rapper did.
And all of apologize to the citizens of West Brookfield.
Okay.
And all of the police officers as well.
Okay. What about black people?
By no means am I racist.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clearing that up.
Homophobic.
Remember, this is it. This is because remember he went on. He interrupted some Trump supporters in North Brookfield or something, or West Brookfield, and he called them the N-word. We called them IEP Diddy, MC Spectrum. We had a lot of names for this guy, but he used the N-word, and so he wanted to come on the program to let us know that he's not racist. But then he says a couple other things.
Of West Brookfield.
Okay.
And all of the police officers as well.
Okay. What about black people?
By no means am I racist.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clearing that up.
Homophobic. Or have Down syndrome.
You got to clarify. You got to clarify that.
No. All right, that's pretty much to me like a release form at this point.
Exactly.
You felt the need to announce, just to clear in case anyone was in a gray area. I am not a window licker.
I'm not racist.
That's horrible. Oh my God. And you saved that for the end point, like for the bam.
Yeah, I'm not racist.
And I do not have Down syndrome.
Now's not the time. You need to come in and we can talk about this, okay?
What? We lost Aiden. I don't know what the hell he did, but he should be back. So how you doing, guys? Sorry it's running late, but I think we're done soon. I don't know what else is going on. Trying to figure out what Aiden's doing. So hold on. There he is.
Yeah, add me, Deb.
What's wrong with you?
Sorry about that. I clicked out of the wrong thing.
I'm like, okay, I'll just talk for a second. He's
I apologize for that. So let me just switch us on. You can add yourself back. Oh no, there we go. Okay,
cool. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let me pull up some more Facebook clips here. We haven't even got the Giannetti stuff. I mean, God, he's a thing of his own. Let me pull up some more clips that we have here on Facebook that we've kind of chronicled here. Let's see. We have some of these are more recent. We got that one. Let's see. Joe Biden. Let's see. Rachael Rollins. Suspension. Okay, this is the good one.
Your son burns cop cars.
Not my business.
What's not my business?
To speak about my son. You want to speak about me?
Do you have a job? What do you do?
She is the honeydew lady.
I
love the yeah. You see how beautiful I am today?
Oh, let's not do that.
No.
Do you guys remember how we found Alina? Deb, do you remember how we found her?
I don't actually.
Her son.
87-pounder remembers.
Her 14-year-old son or 15-year-old son torched a cop car at a riot in Boston, a BLM riot, and he's pictured torching the fucking car. We of course, and then we're like, well, I want to know who the mother is, and so I found out the mother had like abused the kid and all this shit. So I had her on, and she's a psychopath. That's Alina. She's probably watching right now. I feel like she never left, and we got her on, and Brett started calling her Papito. And we had, the first time she was on, I remember her living room, she was sitting on a fucking box. She had no furniture in the whole fucking living room. So that's the history of Alina. Let me play the rest of this clip.
One of you supporters, I swear to God, it's putting together the words and it's telling me that the dead should follow me. Listen.
It sounds like me, but I've been banned. So it ain't me, it's someone else.
Who it is, I don't care.
That's Brett.
Pepito.
Oh,
I love you.
Brett and Goop
I love you too.
Where's your kid, Miguel? Where's your father?
Show us it.
What?
What's that? I cough.
Why is your kid out burning cop cars?
Why?
That's uncalled for.
Why are you sucking dick every night? She says. Oh my God, that's too funny. That is
Your
too
son
funny.
burns cop cars.
Okay.
What's not my business?
All right, so we got a couple more clips here. What do we got? Oh, the racially confused rapper. Remember this chick?
Oh yeah.
Caused a bit of a stir on TikTok because a lot of black people were upset, especially because
I think white people were upset too. I don't think it was just black people.
you're not black, right?
Yeah, honey, I never said I would.
Well, you scam them. They
No.
cash app you and then you
Okay,
block
honey.
them.
Okay.
And then you block them. Yeah.
If that's what you wanna believe, that's fine. But I really don't.
This is
But
what
it
people are
it is.
saying about you.
Listen, I know y'all are gonna go and whack off to those pictures later. Disgusting. With your tiny ass little white dicks.
I can get
Maybe if
a
you
lot
put
easier.
some boobs onto them,
There she's eating chicken nuggets.
Eating chicken nuggets.
look at this fucking
Oh,
junk.
God, look at her. Oh,
Look at her.
oh, good Lord. Oh, Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
that's the nicest thing that's been in her mouth this week. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Usually it's just cocks thrown up in there.
Oh, God. That's the whitest thing that's ever been in their mouth. It's disgusting.
So there was the racially confused rapper. She was great. She was great. Okay, we got Giannetti here. Let's see. We got the
Talking, buddy.
Show the receipts.
Yeah.
Show the receipts.
All you do, he wants to be a wannabe journalist, but he got no sources.
Oh, so you want to, you know what I
Got
found
no
out about you,
sources.
Giannetti? He doesn't know that he's muted right now. He says he can't hear us, but I think he's lying about that. So I just want to point out right now that this girl right here, Brett, that's his baby mama when she was underage. He met, you know how he met his baby mama, Brett? He was banging his baby's mama's mama. I swear to God, let's check her out, shall we? I got a picture of her too. Let's do that. Let me bring that up. I'm gonna unmute him.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So how
Hey,
and then he mooned us.
Oh,
we got mooned.
inappropriate. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. We're gonna get demonetized for that. That's not good. We just got mooned.
He mooned us. I mean, can you
I-
believe that? The audacity of this guy. We got fucking mooned on my own show. Like there was an actual ass crack that appeared on the show for the first time. And so, yeah, there was that one. I got a couple more Giannetti clips in a moment, but do we have any good ones on here? There was some interesting ones. Let's see. There was Giannetti. Did Brett have a stroke? The Michaela Miller one. I mean, we've seen the Monica ones. Those aren't that fun. Okay, check out. Here's another one with Giannetti.
When I adopt your son, what sport should he play?
Why is it on our
Oh,
screen?
so you football, you think? Okay, soccer.
Doesn't like the brain injury stuff.
Yeah, the brain injury stuff. We wouldn't want that. That runs in the family.
Can we just talk about here how, just for a moment, how I'm talking about adopting his son? And remember, this is before I said I was going to make him a transgender baby.
Yes.
And I'm literally asking him, so I'm adopt your son. What sports do you want him to play? And instead of being like, no, you're not going to adopt my son. He's like, maybe soccer. I don't like football because of the brain injuries. Yeah, you should talk about brain injuries.
He knows all of it.
I mean, oh goodness.
Only a bit, but so soccer. How about cheerleading? Can I sign him up for the cheerleading squad?
Listen to me.
That's true. They're not going to like. That's true. Okay, thank you. Hey, watch your language. This is a family show. Yeah. Yeah, it's a family show.
Okay, Giannetti.
When I adopt
what else do we got here? Any other good ones? Let's see. A couple freestyles. I got another. We're almost done. I promise. It's been a long episode, but I got. Let me.
You're allowed.
I know.
It's 500.
That's true. It's a long one. So let me X out of that. And by the way, let me just
The hit and run one. Do you have the hit and run one?
I don't have that. I don't know.
Amazing. Oh shit! I'm out.
Oh shit, I'm out. Melissa sends $25 and she says, "Did you see Shapiro talk about the twerking senator?" I did not see him talk about it. I let him know TB did it first. It's true. Well, I can't really take credit for that one because
Oh, the burger. I do have the burger lady queued up. She's coming up in a moment. So the burger lady's, I saved her for last. She's one of my favorites. It was the size of a fucking tire. It was the greatest burger ever. Cindy Llewellyn. Okay. So let me pull up.
She was impressed with that shit. Yeah, she was.
She was like, oh, that'll be the last. We'll end with that one.
No, we won't. We got something else after that, but don't worry.
Well, we do. You got a special
It'll be
one?
quick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
That's what she said.
Right?
What are you talking about? People are saying justice for Casey Silvestri.
Get off his dick.
Casey, no, justice for Casey Stivaleta.
Who's that? Is
Another
that
one?
another
Is that
jet kill?
is that another person you killed? How many
Another
people have you
junkie
killed?
killed?
Yeah.
This is the first time we ever
You
talked to him.
muted me when I was rapping?
No.
No.
God.
No. Bull.
Casey died in downtown in a
Dude,
battle.
you-
No idea. They don't know.
Oh yeah, you don't know nothing. You never know nothing, huh?
Dude, you
In the bathroom with you?
suck as
You
a
was there?
journalist. You never would be a good one. Casey would die. I don't know with who, by who. Nobody knows. We have a clue, but nobody knows.
Oh, there's a funny one. Nicole Lucerio. She's like Team Storm now. It's just so funny.
Yeah,
seeing
I
these
know.
people. It is so funny seeing these fucking
Amber
frauds all over my nuts for years. Then being like, oh, well, now I like this. You're bad now. Okay.
We actually went and looked for the dude. Well, I actually did.
We. Who's we?
Yeah. Who's
I just said about me.
You and so Joe Amoroso stole
Law
your
and
girl,
Order,
by the way.
shave you.
What do you think?
I think you're great for getting your son back. See, people are on my Facebook account telling me shit. Then you're not
Dude.
letting them know.
Nobody
You're not
said
letting
that.
them know.
All right, listen.
You're
We're not going to
letting
talk
them
about
know.
none of that anymore.
You maggot.
Remember, I keep showing this.
All right, maggot. Listen.
Yes.
Yeah, we suck. Listen.
He got so
look
mad.
what you earned. You earned that. Now listen.
How old was she?
How
How
does
old
it
was she
feel
then?
that your girl got taken by a guy who another deadbeat dad took your girl? How
Yeah,
does
how do
that
you think
feel?
of that?
Like you're both deadbeat
Joe
dads,
Joe
but now
Joe
she's fucking
Amoroso.
him.
Joe
instead of
Amoroso.
you.
took his
Take
girl
that
Courtney from
fucking
you.
down.
Listen, Courtney, I
So you had
How about
slept
that?
with maybe 3 times, high on coke.
Oh, that's great. So you got another woman high, and then you had sex with her.
Nice.
She was getting high for years. Stop it now.
Oh, okay. But
I
she
tell
left
the
you.
truth. You have not. I tell the truth. That's the difference between me and
No,
you.
you don't. You have
We
the
got-
backup.
We got his freestyle.
You got. I've never seen so many.
Oh, so this is the wrap
Yeah,
off.
Rose.
Remember?
Yeah,
This
bitch.
is the rebuttal.
Yeah.
This is the Giannetti rebuttal.
Come on.
Let's hear it.
Why are you doing that? Stop.
Stop what?
Get what I had before I need to fucking find you.
He's so bad at this. Look at all the poop emojis.
What's up? You're a fucking bitch. Turn shit. Turn it on me. Chill. Indict me. Fight me. I'll shoot your breath like that. Open up your chest like a fucking doctor. Let's get back to the point. Mayhem. How you stole motherfucking dough from everyone. You're a fat little man. I will demolish you. Come to your home and smash the motherfucking face. Crash test dummy. Fill your fucking rap fucking punch. Yeah. Bitch motherfucking turn shit.
Comes with everything.
Hey, Ralph.
You know, Ralph, I'm a big fan girl.
Get me killed in my life. Blow, shot, blow, blows. You do look like you
Amber. Yeah. Look at all the poop emojis.
I'm trying to play games with her.
Shut the fuck up, Scott.
In the pen, I behead any MC in 1,000 degrees to be my soul. My life
Oh my God, this was.
Is that Chrissy?
Where?
It was like hearts. There was like 2 hearts and say Chris right there. Go down. MC Methadone. Go down.
Down?
Right there. Up. You just passed it. Up. Right there.
Oh, is that? Would she use her real name?
I don't know.
I don't know.
She might have back then.
Yeah.
Shut up, you suck.
I can't stop reading the comments.
Stop. You know. So many ways to say we.
What you gotta say? Y'all vote fuck it. It looks like that. This little bitch.
No, you just keep going.
That's all he does is talk with music.
I'll pinch you out.
Like, look at all these comments. Like, dude, stop. I would rather listen to a monkey.
Marky track Marcus
Yeah,
He's getting poop emoji.
Yeah,
son.
I destroyed you and I.
Dead kitties. Hand sanitizer. What the fuck?
I've never seen so many poop emojis.
Toilets, everything, toilets, fucking.
Oh, dude, you got roasted.
Even he
Sorry.
knew-
I mean, I'm a little biased because I.
You roasted me, please.
Dude, I didn't roast you. I murdered you. I murdered you.
You wrote that down. You wrote it down.
That was justice for Lisa Hainsworth. What I did to you, I murdered you. I put you in the fucking ground, son. You ain't never getting out. Justice for Lisa Hainsworth. Justice.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
Don't move it.
That was
I think
bad.
Matt Senior comes on. Remember, he's like all protective of Matt Senior. He's like, "Don't you talk about Matt Senior."
You guys see
Here's
me
another one.
constantly
Buckle
on
your
here
fucking
ranting, right?
seatbelt, dude. It's shoving
All
your
right?
nuts.
You made an article, just because whatever. Why can't a regular girls I slept with were at least cute? I mean, they weren't gorgeous, but why are you putting on video?
What? Like, so let me call you. Are you there still? Okay. I lost
Remember we
it.
kept
So
losing him.
We need to. I'm gonna.
Then he called back.
Let me explain something to you. See, now as you got my fucking head off, all right? Or my girlfriend, something happens to her. All right, they already took my baby out of my girlfriend's arms.
Okay.
And we took care of shit, and that's it.
What'd you take care of?
Okay, we got him back in 4.5 months, and I had to stay clean too to get it. I put my results on here.
On Truth Finder.
Of the report.
No Hep C.
Everybody ignored that report like it was nothing, like I made it up. My housing, right, is I've been on my housing for 10 years. I have a family. I have to, I don't got the money or the funds at that time when I filed for housing 10 years ago. All right. And I don't got the money now. What I got is when my mother,
Giannetti.
mostly 25, 26.
I keep thinking he's wearing
Even
a
when I was
neck
younger.
brace.
What's up?
I keep thinking he's wearing like a neck brace or something.
I
Like when
know.
you wear when you like get whiplash.
So I know that's enough Giannetti for now. I mean, I could stay on him all night, but I got another clip here from this chick, Cindy. I think her name was Llewellyn or something like. I forget.
Tell
her
him to
name.
bring friends.
Yeah. So this chick, she wanted to get a baby swing on like Facebook Marketplace.
Yep.
And it was like $10, right? And you just leave the 10 and you go. Bitch left $2. And she's like, I'll bring the rest later. And she just took the swing. And this woman posted about like, what the fuck? It's only $8, but like, what the fuck? So we wrote about it. And then she got all defensive about it. So we had her come on the show. And she couldn't figure out that she didn't actually have to stand directly next to the camera the whole time. And she also posted a picture of a burger on her Facebook page that looked disgusting. It was like government cheese and 2 slices of Wonder Bread. And she could not stop talking about this burger. Like, she's like, did you see that fucking burger? Dude, she gets wet thinking about this burger. I'm telling you, man. Like, so let me play a couple clips here. Let me see if I can find okay. This is when she first comes on. And like, notice the zoom.
Hello, Cindy. Are you there?
Yes.
Welcome to the Turtleboy Live Show.
Welcome me. Thank you.
Welcome you. Correct. So
welcome you.
Explain to me, or explain to the audience, what did I get wrong here?
Well, okay. I wanted to purchase a swing for my baby, my toddler, on Facebook yard sale. So I had messaged the lady. She gave me her address and she told me where she was located. I said, well, look, I said, I have a few dollars on me. I said, I don't have all the money on me.
So is this
she
all?
said, well, whatever you can bring, leave it in my mailbox.
You didn't have $10?
I'm going to skip
Just
to
for
this
me,
part.
Mother's Day, a burger the size of my fucking tire. LOL.
Wait, hold on, I
Also,
gotta-
she made. So let me just change the subject
Okay, here it
real
is.
quick.
The burger
So
part.
you said this is me and my wife, me and my fam sister for life. We hot our nails done together first time. Special bond. My sister made
afford that.
this for me. Mother's Day, a burger the size of my fucking tire. LOL. Also, she made bomb crab legs. So
Yeah, that's my friend. That's my friend I grew up with. She's like my best friend. She made cupcakes for me for Mother's Day. She made me a burger, like no word of a lie. It was the size of a tire.
you call this a burger?
On fucking bright red.
No, the burger was like so big, it didn't even fit on the other side of the bread. It was so big. I never seen a fat burger in my life like that.
It looks like a regular sized burger.
To me, in person, it was like so fat, thick.
Okay, so why not use a bun? Why not use a bun?
I don't know. She only had bread.
Buns for rich
okay,
people.
Okay, okay, so
She only had
all right, and so what
In
is
this
up
picture, this
with
picture.
This picture.
Why is she wearing
aren't
pants?
you wearing
Upset me so
pants here?
hard. I just didn't know what was going
I
on.
was pregnant with my second son.
So why aren't you wearing pants?
And I also had a
Yes,
bikini
that was the
bottom on
problem.
because my pants, I couldn't fit into nothing. So I always had my bikini bottoms on.
Why? Around the house?
And you just are like,
you
I'm
can't
gonna
even
take
see
a
them. Like,
picture
it's
of
that big
myself
A picture of my belly.
in my underpants with
It wasn't underpants. It
smiling
was
right by my
guy.
vagina.
the bottom. Yep. That's
okay,
my-
and I'm gonna go ahead and post it to Facebook.
I shared it because my pregnant belly.
Okay.
Then Brett shows
all
up.
right, Brett, are you there?
Yeah, Brett's there in the, Brett's in the comments too.
Hi,
Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Brett, are you there?
chubby.
Wait,
Prove
Because
it.
I wanted to bring the police.
just look at
I
her.
did.
$2 in the mailbox and I could come back and give more money.
All right, show us that proof.
I brought the $8 to her today with the
Really?
6 police officers.
Look at her
Yes.
Prove
Because
it.
I wanted to bring the police.
Prove it.
Call the Attleboro police station.
No, you should have all this proof. If you're claiming bullshit, you should prove it, chubby.
Chubby.
And not for nothing, but how the fuck does a girl have a receding hairline like a man? You look like Floyd Mayweather before he shaved his head, you fat fuck.
He was used to be
Listen.
funny.
Listen to what? You
We gotta be,
dehydrate?
like, cracking up.
Fuck you. Take a drink and explain yourself, you fat cunt.
You, excuse me?
Why? Did you fart?
Listen, you're supposed, listen, Turtle Boy.
Yes,
You're
this
supposed,
is. I'm
No,
just.
this has nothing to do with Turtle Boy. This
Yeah,
is Brett.
Talking
Brett's
about-
after
I was
party.
disrespecting
This is
somebody
Brett.
like that.
Oh. No, you expected someone to buy your bullshit so you could further your narrative, right? You wanted us to believe that your broke fat ass only had $2. You can't afford $10 with that car you're driving, you fat fucking chud.
What kind of car are you driving?
A Nissan,
What year?
2008.
You still making payments on it?
Nope.
Oh,
Hey, tell them to bring
explains
right
it.
near the prison. That's fucking accurate
Isn't
as
it?
fuck.
My brother-in-law's getting out of prison too soon.
I bet that doesn't surprise me at all.
And guess what, Brett? He'll be hitting you up soon.
Oh,
Good.
Oh,
Hey, tell him to bring friends that he doesn't care about because no one's gonna leave. How about that, fatty?
Yeah. You fucking
How about
redneck.
that?
Go cut your hair.
Pokemon Go. You look at that hair.
No, he was.
What happened to your
I like
hair?
my hair.
You look like
So yeah, it's like no doubt Brett was funny. I mean, like, anyway, like not everyone found him funny. I did. I mean, that shit
I
was
do.
hilarious. That shit was hilarious. How could you not? And that's when Brett was funny. He was a funny person. He was happy. Like being on Turtleboy obviously made him happy. He loved doing it. He loved
He
entertaining people.
sounded different. You could tell.
He
didn't sound
sounded
like
different now.
He was
Now
like,
he's just
alive, you know.
yeah. Now he's just angry and sad, and he pretends he's happy. It's sad to watch. It's just like this breakdown because he wishes he was still on it. There's no doubt about it. But
you know, you make decisions in life. So it is what it is. Okay. Did you say there's a surprise?
Yeah, go on Facebook again and look up Turtleboy's Secret. I think so it's called. God, I can't remember the name. Hold on. Turtle
Go
Secret.
on. Just go the Shannon page.
No.
Just go on. Just search for Turtle Secret.
Yeah.
Turtle
Wait,
Secret.
Maybe I'm lying. So it's me. I just was on it. I have like no brain.
The super secret Turtle Boy group?
No, I don't think that's it. Hold on. I was just there. I'm sorry. Having a freaking moment. What is it called? Laura, what's it called? Laura, what's it called? Tell me. She's like, it's not called that. Yeah, I know.
I thought there was a thing here. No?
There is. Chili.
Oh, okay.
Turtle
Oh, my
Project,
bad.
sorry. Turtle Project.
Search for Turtle Project.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the private group?
Just check. You can get it. You can see it, right? It says like
no,
look at group.
It says join group. It says it's a
Join. You can
complete.
join.
It's a
Join.
completely.
All right,
it's
join.
a completely okay. It's a completely private group.
Okay. Yeah, just join.
So, was this part of the plan? Was there a plan here? Okay.
This is planned. And
Okay.
I'll approve you. So okay.
Okie dokie. Let's see what we got here. Oh,
Yeah,
I can't
you're,
wait.
You're
to-
approved
I-
now. You're good.
I like surprises. Okay. Let me turn this. Okay. All right. So I joined. Oh, and so what am I looking for here? Oh, these are just all these. Oh,
These are
there's all
all
these
people. Congratulations.
Oh, let me pull this up. Oh, this is nice. Oh, isn't this sweet? Hold on one sec. Isn't this thoughtful? Hold on. Stop screen. Yeah, I mean, look at all these nice well wishes from people on here. Congratulations on your 500 show. Thank you. I'm going to read all of these when I get the chance.
Yeah, no, we know you're not going to read it now, but like, you know,
Okay.
that's why I brought it up at the end. So you can read it when you have time.
Oh, well, thank you. Wow, damn. A lot of people on here. Holy shit. I can't wait to read these.
We set this up like if there would have been more people, but we kind of said
How'd
like,
you put
on the fly.
how'd you put this together without me knowing about it? Where'd you post about it?
Me and Laura are hot shit. So.
Oh, aren't you guys interesting? Oh, it's very nice of you. Thank you very much, Deb. Appreciate that. Okay. So yeah, that's about it. I do have a couple other just kind of funny clips here of shit that I put together. I don't know. I found like it was funny shit I found of like of Brett and Kate kind of like just the way that they've changed over time, but I don't really feel like focusing on that now. But anyway, why don't we do a last Turtle Boy? If you guys have any questions, let me know. Hold on. All right, let's see. You were the only one who could cage that animal. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I mean, I was good for him. I stand by that, but he made his choice, so it is what it is. He's obviously having a great time, you know, claiming to be suicidal, shooting guns into his mouth with no bullets. And then when the cops show up for the wellness check saying, no, I was just kidding. So I guess that's the content now. Not really my cup of tea, but who's your favorite ratchet ever? I mean, honestly, Mike Giannetti. Like, dude, he's so fucking funny. He's so funny. Isn't he not funny? Like, he's so fucking funny.
No, he really is. He's a content machine.
How many years and months to get to 500? So I started the YouTube, doing YouTube shows in 2019. So it's been like 3.5 years probably. I used to do 3 a week, and now it's down to 2 a week. So that pace will probably slow down. So I would say about 7 years, we'll be up to 1,000, unless I do more impromptus and stuff like that. So the branch crap. Thank you for asking. So today, I didn't even get to talk about this. I sat in on a 4-hour deposition of Tony Branch. We deposed him today. Tomorrow, from 9 to 1, I will be getting deposed by Tony Branch's attorney. And I've never looked forward to a deposition this much since the Gaffney one. I cannot wait for this. So I will be reporting on Turtle Club about the deposition of Tony Branch and the deposition of me with Tony Branch on Turtle Club on Thursday night. So I will be doing that. Okay. Anything else? Anything? What was your most significant milestone? There's been so many. See, this is why Lauren. This is why she's a great interviewer. She asks good,
Yeah, she has good
thought-provoking
questions. She really does.
I would say, I mean, honestly, there's been so many, but crossing 100,000 on Facebook was a really fucking cool milestone. Not gonna lie. The first time I had a blog break 1 million page views, that was pretty cool. When I broke 100 million page views on the Turtleboy Sports website, that was pretty cool. I wonder what, I don't know how many total historical page views TB Daily News has. Let me check it out right now. Actually, it'll be able to tell me. And let's see, total views all time. It looks like about 20 million, 34 million. It's about 40 million right now. So on TB Daily News. So that's a cool milestone. I don't know. Just, I'd have to think about it a little bit more, but I don't know. It's a really good question. I'm going to need to think about that one. But the million page view blog was the, whatchamacallit one, the Jason Collier one from January of 2021. I have not heard about this yet. That's what somebody was saying, that she let her kids play with
I've
guns.
heard that too around, so I don't know.
Send me the clip. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Send me the clip. Brett did a whole video last night about cutting off. Oh, that's sounds like things are going good for him. That sounds a lot better than fucking around with that chick. Sounds like he's really, really happy.
Look at these two. I know you're not going to do it, but it made me laugh.
What was it called? A picture of 7-pounder.
Just for informational purposes.
I know what they both look like. They have a little rivalry going. Don't they hate each other?
Yes.
I think that's the old. I try.
Watch the other, so it's good.
I try not to get involved in inter-turtle feuds or whatever, but
inter-turtles.
Yeah, but it's so they have their thing, whatever. Wasn't your milestone Busgate? Yeah, I mean that was a big one. That was like the big. That's what kind of turned Turtleboy from a hobby into something that I could do professionally. Thanks, Brittany. Appreciate that. Did that guy who let Carano boot you from his show ever say sorry? No, Gerry Callahan. No, I mean Gerry was just so out of it. And no, I've been back on Gerry's show a few times. Me and him have talked plenty. We're cool. Okay. Wasn't there another Road Rage Rollins? Yes, I'm just working on that with the source. So there is, correct. I have to find out one piece of information I'm working on with that.
What are you doing?
Oh no. I just have so many fucking clips over here of some of these, like talking about going after Laura, like all these people. But I hope we have an impromptu on your way home tomorrow. No, it's virtual, so I get to do it on the computer. So I wish I could stream it, but they're very serious about not streaming that. Which is just ridiculous. I don't know why you can't.
Like already are kind of,
You know why? Because the recording company wants their money. They charge like $1,000 for a deposition, and so I mean, which is ridiculous. Talk about obsolete. I can just stream it myself, and then I have They're like, they sell you a copy of the deposition for like $1,000. It's like, bitch, I can just stream it myself. Yeah, there was that. It's a clip. I'll show you later, Laura. Branch has been quiet. No, I mean, so he's got an attorney. Dude, today's deposition with him was a fucking disaster. Like an absolute, couldn't possibly go worse for him. Let's just put it that way.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to be spilling the beans on Thursday on Turtle Club. I'm going to talk about his depot, and I'm going to talk about my depot. So, yeah, it didn't go well. I asked, sorry, if you hear, hold on. Okay, now let's see. I have so many of these fucking clips. Hold on. Can you guys hear these?
No, that's why I'm saying, what the hell are you doing? You're just
Hold
like,
on.
we can hear it faintly, but not like really.
What? What'd you say?
I can just hear like the faintly. I can hear that you're watching a video, but I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I can change my settings here real quick. I'm just gonna play a couple clips here that you guys want to hear these, or
what do you think? I mean, they're kind of funny. Some of them, when you look back and you hear them, you're like, wow, these.
This is really fun. But generally,
I'm gonna play some of them. Fuck it, let's play it.
we don't care.
So this is when Kate said that she was going
We
to.
still can't hear it, dude.
Oh, you can't hear it. Oh, let me
No.
play. So this is when she said that she was going to. When I posted the DCF report that showed that the kids were sexually abused or whatever, she said that she was going to take me to court. Now she said she's going to take me to court like a million times, and just listening to how serious she is and like how like matter of fact, like, oh, this is definitely going to happen. It's just hilarious to hear it because she ain't going to do shit. I've never seen a bigger fraud than this person in my life, but she fools people.
We still can't hear it.
You can't hear this?
Nope.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Can you hear me, Deb?
I can hear you. I can't anything else. Are you playing anything else?
I can't hear you, Deb, if you're there. Let's see.
I hear you. Oh, you did this again?
I'm going to remove you and then add you again. Can you hear me, Deb?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Nope.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Okay, now.
Oh, you can't?
I hear you.
Okay. So let me play. All right, let me play some of this.
I can do at this point. It's like, yeah, I'm going down to fucking court. Like, I mean, obviously this was fabricated. Like, I know that much. I'm assuming that he fabricated it until I, see something otherwise. But I mean, it's
The
just
Chamber of
absolute
Secrets.
fucking lunacy. And then you look at what he's actually produced there. And the allegation within that is not that I allowed my children to be sexually abused at all, nor is it that I sexually abused them. So he's just making that up on top of this already fabricated.
He's saying they did it to each other.
Yeah, they did.
Right, which is disgusting and untrue. And like, then you go back, like literally, like I'm talking to the fucking area director, like, what the fuck? And they come back like, we don't know what to tell you. That's not our record. Like, I fucking know that, but
And
at some
you
point,
you weren't mentioned.
Like, how funny is that listening to Amanda and Brett sit there and have to just, like, they know what she did. And they just have to sit there and
pretend like she's like a good person. Yeah.
because they need her for views. I mean, that is sad, man. That is just like, talk about like, wow. I mean, they think they're owning me by doing that. It's like, dude, yeah, like hanging out with a child abuser to own Turtleboy. Yeah, you showed me. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
So what's our next point? Like, what do we do from here out?
oh, I mean, he's going to lose his shit when he realizes what I've done today. I can't even talk about it in public.
Oh, yeah.
What I did to this man today is bad even by my standards. He's not going to get it. Like, he didn't get over the last thing that happened. This is 10 times fucking worse. And it should be hitting around, I'd say it'll probably hit him around noon tomorrow.
Yeah, nothing ever hit me, so that was a complete lie. It's just like all these things meant to like be like, yeah, we're gonna take it down. It's like, really not. I'm not. The day I get taken down by some fucking, disgusting looking bitch who lost 2 of her kids to the state, that'll be the fucking day. Is that a real picture of Amanda or just a random person? Well, it's like it might be a random person. I don't know.
I think it's her, but just not recent. I'm pretty sure it's her, but like not like recent.
Yeah, let me play a little more.
You were writing the blogs.
When you listen to this and kiss her ass.
Everyone liked them more.
Oh, I liked
the Saturday shows with me and him laughing and having fun. I'm assuming you haven't seen his last Saturday show because I haven't either.
Oh, right.
But
sure.
I've seen clips.
Oh, right, clips.
And it went from like a fun.
Yeah, not fun.
I remember the heyday.
Oh,
as
yeah.
It were, the Saturday shows where it would just be constant laughing. Now it's just anger, man.
Yeah, I'm the angry one for sure. I'm the angry. First of all, since when am I not angry? Like half of my shit. Like the best thing that people like around here is when I lose my fucking mind during a rant, and people are like, "Oh yeah, here it comes." Like people love that shit. What is he even talking about? But it's just like it's sad to hear a person. So he's either one of two things: completely full of shit, like everything he said on my show was just an act, or he's just really fucking in denial and has to pretend like, oh, I'm happy, I'm good, I'm totally not sticking guns in my mouth. Yeah, I'm happy. This is just we have fun over here. This is totally sure thing.
Only reason you have this platform is because of me.
Listen to this.
Her and everyone else.
Can you believe
No,
that?
the reason
He goes, the only reason you have. So him and Kate built me. He actually says this.
You have this platform is because of me, her, and everyone else.
Oh, right.
No, I think that's an accurate fucking statement, man.
Oh, totally.
I think the only reason he really blew up the way that he did for the short amount of time that he did, I would attribute to South Shore Turtle Girl.
Oh, right. It had nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with Busgate.
No.
Major investigators. Yeah, it was all them. It was I couldn't have done this without Kate Peter and Brett Keller. And it's like, does he really believe that?
Because every time you lost one of them or both of them, like you just folded, right? Like it just stopped.
I believe what was the famous Brett quote? I ain't shit, son. That's what he would. I ain't shit. No, you were right about that. You're absolutely right. Here's another one.
No, I agree 100%. But that time before your show, your daughter bashed the dick off of me for about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's normal.
No?
Yeah.
Fuck you and fuck this and fuck that.
Oh, that's normal for a
then
15-year-old.
You have to tell me, well, hey, I think you said to your daughter, I was like, just the other day, you made me play his little rant in the car on the way to school. Do you remember the rant? It was the make my phone light up thing.
Yep. She loves that.
Oh, she's playing the rant of Brett swearing in her car on the way to school. That's a normal way to read.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds like
that's
content.
a normal way to raise your teen runaway daughter who witnessed abuse growing up constantly. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and when she stopped talking to us, she was like, all right, like she's good. She's like, I got it out. I'm cool with him now. I was like, all right, okay, cool. She said when Aiden was threatening to go to your house and she was following around your little rants and everything, she's like, we'll pull up there. We'll bring 3 of my guy friends and he won't even make it to this guy's wife.
Oh, good. So her 15-year-old daughter and her guy friends are gonna kick my ass or something. That's normal. Yeah, good parenting there for sure. I mean, just amazing. Let's play another one here. I got a few of these guys. We'll bang through them quick. Good wholesome fun.
But so before that show, it was literally me, Kate, her daughter.
It's just, by the way, just like some of these names I see in here, like these guys are all ass kissers. Matt Hurd is
Ozzy used to be over here. Ozzy fangirl. Always.
Yeah, Matt Hurd is Brett's cousin, and he actually messaged me in 2019 and like begged me to be a co-host on the show or something like that, to like debate him about politics when I threw that out there. And now he's just over here like he's bad. There's Tammy Gal who she was a subscriber, ad free, all that shit, bought fucking when I was selling fucking
merch, yeah,
she bought tons of shit. Now she's just like AIDS land question. Yeah, sure thing. There's boss bitch is Rashana. She's completely lost her mind. It's just
she is craven to be the new co-host.
Oh, she wants to be the new Amanda. Bad. And,
bad.
Stay tuned for that. That's gonna be interesting.
And your neighbors, I think.
Yeah.
Where you kept having to tell them to shut the fuck up because they were getting too loud. And this fucking little sociopath daughter of Kate's was telling me to shut my fucking mouth.
Oh, that's normal.
Like, she had no qualms about telling, hey, listen, faggot. And I was just so shocked at the fact that's so your kid, man. Like,
yeah, she is.
How funny is it that listening to him kiss her ass? I got a couple more.
He was giggling about it too. Like, really.
Yeah. That's so your kid, Kate. You're so cool, Kate. Thanks for. Can you share my thing again so people will actually watch me because I don't have Aiden anymore to promote me?
That's terrible.
So can I talk about that? So me and you were texting, right?
Oh, that's normal.
We're just besties forever.
I think Kate had a point to where you focus way too much on kids.
Oh, I do. I focus way too much on kids. That's interesting because I have some more clips here. It's funny you would bring that up.
You're you laugh.
Yeah. Speaking of kids, let's see. They do deserve each other. You're right about that.
Anybody else? He's literally going around and spreading the rumor that my children were sexually abused by their mother. Can you imagine the kind of
It was in the report, wasn't it?
It's a horrible stigma if it's true, but this shit isn't even true. And that little fucking Word document, which, like, I got a surprise for him.
So the Word document she's talking about there is a DCF report that I had somebody
that's what I was gonna say.
Someone in the DCF office. Obviously, they can't download it because it would be like in the system. So they just took it out of a fucking file and they took a picture of it and sent it to me. So that's what I have. And she claims it's a Word document. She's attempted to find out who sent this to me. She's never going to find out. But it is legitimate. And in the document, it actually says that like one kid diddled the other and they had to be separated as a result of that. Yeah, I don't fucking know about that. But yeah, like, and she kind of plays it off as like, oh, just it's a Word document, and it's just like, and then she says she's going to sue me over that. Spoiler alert, she doesn't because it's real.
Actually, went above and beyond today and fucking emailed over to the ombudsman. Well, I emailed over to DCF and I was like, this record is getting passed around. He's stating that it's my record. I now have an email where they are confirming that they have no record that reflects that at all in their possession, and that they have a digital audit of anyone who has accessed my records in the last 10 fucking years, and it's been no one recently. No one. Right. So I'm going to take that down with me to court tomorrow.
Oh, right.
I'm going to file, and I'm going to ask the clerk magistrate to look at fucking criminal harassment.
Yeah,
charges
well,
on this piece of fucking shit.
Yeah, you'd think. Remember when Kate tried to get an order on me and it just completely that was funny. It's like they memory hold all that shit like it never happened. Got another one here. Let's see what this one is.
You guys let shit go that I could never let go. And so I commend both of you for that. I have no idea where I was going with that, except to say y'all are probably better people than me, but I could still beat both y'all up.
Probably not, honestly.
I'd say no on the number 2 spot.
Well, Brett, let's be honest. You buy tampons. I have pictures of that, so you're a better guy than me.
I not only do I buy tampons, but I would beat.
It's just so funny listening to him suck up to them and like try to be like, you guys are great.
Sad to me.
You guys are great people. I love you all so much. You're so cool. Oh, interesting. That should be fun.
Right.
I care about your attention. I don't care about your channel.
But that's all you care.
Oh, we're gonna get.
It does
Bro, I don't
not
have a channel. You
interest
stupid
me.
fucking nigger.
What the?
Oh yeah.
I don't want nothing from. I don't want nothing from Brett. I don't want nothing from Kate. Okay.
That's normal. Okay. And totally not racist. But the way she said that was just like, that ain't her first time saying that word. It came out that way.
It was too. No, she didn't hesitate. She's
Like,
comfortable
it came-
as fuck saying that.
Like, it was just like, that's her go-to insult is the N word. Oh, so here's now look at this. Now here's a panel that I was on last year. I implore you to look at some of the, that's not Kate. That was Genduso. I implore you to look at some of the commenters here and what they're saying about Kate Peter in the comments.
Listen, indigenous is when you put your fingers in a dog's
Listen to
butt.
No. No, that's what Kate's son put in his fucking sister. That's what the fuck.
Oh my goodness.
How about? Oh no, you guys want to keep?
That's not an allegation you get to make. You
see,
oh no,
Aiden.
it's actually in the DCF report.
You see,
No,
Aiden,
it's
like,
not, Aiden.
you know, but seriously,
You can prove it. Oh yeah, he published the DCF report. That literally says that.
There's Amanda.
It's disturbing, isn't it?
The
We all
DC
agree that's disturbing, right?
the DCF report.
Yeah, have you seen that, Polly? Have you seen that one?
Have you posted this somewhere?
Is it also a Word document? No, this is an
the
actual
Word
DCF
document.
report. It says it right on it. I've published it. I've shown Angelo's seen it.
And why would you do that though? Why would you post a DCF report
Because it's horrifying. It's horrifying what Kate put these children through, and I'm an advocate for fucking abused children. What's wrong No, with you're not. advocating Oh, for no, you're abused not. children? You're an obsessed manlet.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Oh wow.
Aiden, I
I'm from the shit.
have 3 questions for you, Aiden. Aiden, I have 3 questions.
Okay.
Indigenous isn't when you put your fingers
like this again. Just listen. Remember what Brett's earlier quote about, like, you know, why does Aiden always go after the kids? Remember that one?
Yep.
So again, this is what he says about Kate's kid.
This isn't when you put your fingers in a dog's butt.
No. No, that's what Kate's son put in his fucking sister. That's what the fucking
It's like, oh, but we're cool. Imagine somebody said that about
That's
your
all right,
kids.
though. And then he apologized, remember? Oh, I'm so sorry for, like...
Well, he had to. He had
being
no
that
choice because he needed her. So he had to,
Yeah,
like,
you gotta
pretend
beg
he
for
was
it.
sorry for that. It's like, no, dude, that was actually funny because it was true. Like, and it's like, I'm the bad guy. I'm the one that goes after the kids. What else we got here?
Can't accept that he's wrong. He just cannot accept that he's wrong. There was another instance, and this is something that was actually pretty devastating. He had accused I believe it was a selectman.
Oh, this is when she, remember Luke Noble, the guy that threatened to,
Yeah, the one that threatened to, like, wait in front of his 5-year-old, right? Like,
threatened her on video. And then we
Yeah.
found out he fucking sexually abused
yes.
his 5-year-old daughter. And the doctor testified in a deposition that he believed this was true based on his experience, his 30 years as a whatever. Kate, for whatever reason, decides that she's going to defend Luke Noble, which is just so fitting because what do they have in common?
Fucking abusing children.
Abusing children. That's their thing. One defends another.
I'll teach you how to get out of it, Luke.
I
Don't worry.
believe South Coast town. I can't remember where it was. His name was Luke Noble. So he accuses him of molesting his own daughter. And what he sources is a divorce deposition.
From a doctor.
Which is, I mean, I'm sorry, that's a red flag right there.
Oh, yeah, totally. A doctor. Yeah,
A divorce
doctors.
deposition.
Yeah, doctors.
People say all sorts of things when they're getting divorced.
Not
I know.
doctors.
I was a child of divorce, and my parents' divorce was disgustingly contentious, and there were lots of accusations thrown around. But he somehow gets his hands on this otherwise sealed divorce, divorce deposition that obviously involves minors, so it's not public knowledge. But he somehow gets it right before the election. Imagine that, and he accuses this guy of molesting his daughters. Now, what he neglects to report is that accusation was made during the divorce. It was investigated by a GAL, Child Protective Services.
No, it was not.
It was found to be completely incredible.
Nope.
Luke Noble was actually awarded custody of all of his children.
Nope.
And a DCF case was opened on the mother.
None of that is none of that is true.
But he still continues to label this guy as a child molester. That's a problem.
Oh yeah, it's a problem. Yeah, so I mean that's basically your thing. Like, oh, he lied about him, so he lied about me, so he must be lying about him too. Like that's the whole thing. I got a couple more here. Sorry, this is like taking a lot longer. Do you guys mind?
No, nobody cares.
You sure, Deb? It's getting late.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm good. I got well, my kid, like my kid's fine and everything, so I don't care.
Okay,
As long as,
cool.
She's not up or
That's
anything.
just the fact. Because well, we ain't gonna get into all the diagnoses, but I'm fucking crazy to the shithouse rat. And the show gives me something to look forward to all week. What the fuck you laughing about? And like it makes me feel better about me when I get those messages from people saying, dude, I really needed that fucking laugh. Or I get a PM from someone with a line in quotes and just the skull saying that line killed him. That makes me feel good. And it might sound stupid, but it makes me feel better about me. And it makes me try
100%.
harder. That's why I don't drink during shows. That's why I've spent all this money on all this equipment so you can see my ugly face.
Yeah, it's like that's him during the mental health situation.
Yeah.
Just kissing my ass. Oh, here's some other good clips. These are great. So that interview with the old friend of hers who told us about the crusty panties. I mean, that was one of the best episodes.
Oh yeah.
This is fucking up my kid. That's when an adult human being logs the fuck off.
Yeah.
Like that's the end of it. No, I'm hurting my fucking mental fucking midget child.
I know, right?
I have to fucking stop this. Period. Even a dick like me would stop.
She's never
But
stopped
she
anything
doesn't.
that hurt her kids, though. She's never stopped a single thing that hurt her kids.
Yeah.
And as far as the whole we can't fucking talk about our kids bullshit, I never knew about our kids until she brought them up. And like the video you showed, all that. Oh, why are they talking about me? Because you've been a focal point for this bitch's attention-starved fucking empty head, and you brought him into this.
It's just amazing listening to say that and then having to kiss her ass. It's so fucking true. Like all of these things he's saying here are so fucking true. Like they're just so dead on. And I feel like that is the real Brett. I feel like
People saying too, he doesn't sound the same.
the person we're seeing now is just an act because he doesn't have it in him.
I don't know.
He has to pretend like he hates me,
14 year. Right?
Listen, when she's 18, give it a shot, Kate. I fucking dare you. When that little fucking semen demon cunt is 18, send her out here. Have her do your light work, kid, because I'll bury her like I buried fucking you piece of shit.
I bet you won't.
Benedict Arnold, Judas cunt.
Fuck
you, slimy bitch.
That is amazing. He calls her a Benedict Arnold slimy. He's talking to her 15-year-old. I'll send her out here, kid. I'll fucking bury your kid. But remember, I'm the one that's bad. I'm mean.
You are terrible.
What is his
terrible to women and children? Awful.
Kate, what is his obsession with kids? What is his obsession with kids?
No, he's been using that pic for like forever.
Panties thing is the cherry on the piece of shit sundae. Like, what the guy there say? It looked like her fucking cunt had a nasal infection. Is that what he said? Something like
it looked like her cunt had a nasal infection. Oh, that was the crusty panties.
That's so fucking random. It's just hilarious.
I know. I clipped some of these. I'm like the bread highlights.
Snail trail all across the globe, and it all stems from her disgustingly overused cunt.
These are great. Oh, these are great. Imagine somebody said all that shit about you. Also, think about how pathetic she is. Imagine somebody said all that shit about you, and then you just came back and were like, yeah, we're cool now because she's obsessed with me and she wants to hate me. So she's like willing to forgive all that shit Brett said about her kids, all that, because her kid means nothing to her. Just in order to like come after me. Yeah.
Tried to eat her out, threw up, finished fucking her, and then you found her laundry.
Right.
Case closed, son. Columbo up in this pig.
That was fucking funny shit.
Aiden,
Somebody
want to know how Brett became a co-host.
He was just the same way Kate became a blogger. He was funny in the comments. He had started appearing after the Busgate blog in 2014, and he would just have some of the fucking wildest comments ever. And like, is this guy even real? Like, he's fucking crazy. But then I had him on the show he called into this radio station I was at. They had to bleep him so many times in Worcester. And I'm like, okay, this guy is fucking crazy, but he could be good for ratings. I had him on. People liked him. So yeah. Got a couple more here.
Right. Well, she's real good at fooling stupid people.
Oh, this is the best.
Like that is a skill. I mean, you look at her audience and stuff. Hey, you were stupid. I got stupid a little. We made the mistake. I'm talking about the ones that even after this are going to blindly defend it. They'll be like, well, maybe her vagina had COVID. That could happen.
I got to play this one. This one is too perfect. It's too perfect, Deb. It's just like, he goes, you have to be really stupid to support her. And look where he is now. Again.
Right.
Well, she's real good at fooling stupid people.
Like him.
Like that is a skill. I mean, you look at her audience and stuff. Hey, you were stupid. I got stupid a little. We made the mistake. I'm talking about the ones that even after this are going to blindly defend it. They'll be like, well, maybe her vagina had COVID. That could happen.
Like, what? Oh man. We're almost done. I got 4 left here.
Stop it. Everybody, not one person has said wrap it up when you ask.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Everybody just go for it, yeah. But do what you need to do.
So fuck it. I apologize.
This isn't apologizing.
I do feel terrible about the things I said about you and your family. No, fuck that. I know you don't
Look
care.
at LJ. You have a conscience.
But just for me, I think.
Aiden doesn't. Yeah, please.
I have to say I'm sorry because if people did that to mine, I would feel a certain kind of way.
Imagine like how pathetic you have to be to go on there and just grovel at her feet and just be like, I'm really sorry about. Remember when I said that one of your kids was going to stick digits in the other one? And then I said, send them to me so I can bury them and stuff like that.
And then I realized they actually did that already. Like,
yeah, I actually like you, as it turns out.
I apologize.
We're on the same side now, so we're best.
I do feel terrible about the things I said about you and your family. No, fuck that. I know you don't care. But just for me, I think I have to say I'm sorry because if people did that to mine, I would feel a certain kind of way.
Oh, yeah.
And so, yeah, the one apology you fucking assholes get is, and it's the worst one that'll make him sting the most.
Oh yes, I'm so stinging.
Oh,
I'm
so
so
I
stinging.
yeah, but like there's my like in reading, like AKA I'm just telling you I apologize live because it will piss him off. That's all it is.
Exactly.
Not
It's like,
sincere.
do you think that
Insincere.
why would that piss me off? That's just like, oh, thank God. I'm like, it's further validation that like this was for the best. Like, dude, you are pathetic, man. I don't want anyone that pathetic being on my show. Like, period.
It's just like stick with what you say. Like if you don't like her, like
Right.
stick to your guns. Do you like her or
Yeah.
not? Like don't fucking like blow with the wind.
Because he needed her. He needed her to because she shared his page out of spite because she doesn't like me, and he got 1,000 subs out of it. So he got something.
It was you. It was me.
No, you first, because you were articulate as fuck and you carried shows and blogs. I was just the Facebook guy.
What did he say?
Biggest weapons.
You were his, okay. So he's like, yeah, we were his biggest weapons. Like we he couldn't have done anything without us. Sure, right.
Biggest weapons.
Wait, I think I just played this one.
It was you.
Actually,
it was me.
No, you first, because you were articulate as fuck and you carried shows and blogs. I was just the Facebook guy.
Let's see what we got here.
Fucking crew, because
Oh, and wait, and she also didn't. She, for some weird reason, Leigha didn't include the texts and shit like that of her saying, "Why don't you go fucking kill yourself since you failed the first time, you fucking loser," and saying stuff like that to him. Like she left that out for some reason.
Oh, so this is back when Brett was still with me, and he's shitting on Leigha. Yeah, and so.
Which is just weird, you know. Like you figured you'd put everything in there, right?
you would think, but you know,
right.
she's
Well,
also not quite.
You act like you're the only person with receipts, you little chew toy with a fucking overfucked cunt. God, and listen, to be honest, I wish it wasn't at the expense of my friend, but I'm so glad you were this fucking stupid, you silly, silly little girl. Because I have been fucking waiting
Don't say
to rip into you like that fucking dog. I can't wait. This is going to be fucking fun, kid. You'll see. You fucking piece of shit.
And then a week later, he's friends with her. This was back. This is after the videos came out, and he just he ripped into her. He's like, "Oh, thank God we could finally go. I never fucking liked her. I just had to pretend I like her." And he starts ripping, and then he's defending me on there. Remember, one of the reasons he said he quit was he's like, I can't associate with someone who sends jerk off videos. Meanwhile, I was like defending me on there. It's like, sure, dude, sure thing.
No, I think he said he couldn't. It was the whole big thing on him was he couldn't associate with someone who like cheated on his wife.
Right,
He didn't,
sure thing.
Like, he didn't even think about the fucking jerk off videos. He was cool with that.
Meanwhile, he's like emotionally in love with fucking Amanda.
Yeah,
Sure thing.
exactly.
Hated her from the beginning.
Shirt like button low and tits up, and I'm like, where did they come from? Like, these.
Yeah, those are, and that's another thing you should get into, Leigha, is them Wonder Bra things. You're perfect for that, too.
Guy does get the ones you pull a string in the middle, boom, instant cleavage. Because
I don't know what underwear you use to tuck your
triple
dick,
A's.
but those are probably pretty good, too.
I'm just saying, like, she made herself sound like even in the comments, like. I never.
Hi, guys. I'm just getting in the tub.
Yeah.
With the
Okay.
bubbles and the wine. Sorry, I'm late. Like,
Yeah.
really.
I'm going to go back to some of them early fucking shows and conversations about her, and I'm going to see what you motherfuckers was sucking her little fucking clit dick.
Yeah, and then
I'm
you
gonna
are.
remind you of it next week.
Yeah, here's another one.
Before the last time I was on Kate's show to tell me what a piece of shit
Actually,
I
I think I already played this one.
You remember this, right?
All right. Amanda body. I know, right? Now that I think of that, I didn't even think of that. That is funny. That is fucking funny. All right. So I think that's about it. I think we got a lot of the good shit in here.
And now you can go look at your page and see all the people who love you.
Yes,
So-
absolutely. So,
And we have like approval requests and everything like locked down, so no trolls will be in there. So
oh, excellent. So who's Bones? Bones is I don't know. That's the mystery. The guy they talk about all throughout that stream.
what I've heard is
Bones.
he's some older guy. on
He's a
YouTube.
guy who's interested in Manda news. So that kind of tells you all you need to know about Bones there. Bones has a fetish, it sounds like. All right. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for celebrating this 500th episode. I didn't think it was going to take 3 fucking hours, but good shit.
Epically long show.
Epically long show, but epically good, I feel like, Deb, right?
Yeah,
This
it was
is
awesome. And you
trip
still got
down
one.
memory-
You had 150 a minute ago, so at midnight, like it's almost 12:15. Still 150 people here, so
God bless Turtle Riders, and I'm sure more.
so irrelevant, fucking asshole.
So irrelevant. Yeah, something like that. They tried to
All right,
take us down. Here's the 500 more. All right. Thank you, Deb. Peace, Turtle Riders.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for all the donos.
Yes, thank you very much. We do